Hello, and welcome to tonight's stream. Unfortunately, the last stream in which I was playing crashed. Not sure what happened. Something to probably do with my connection. For some reason, I was no longer able to upload at the bit rate that I would like, and I had to reset all my connections and everything. And it ended up working a little later. But, yeah, wasn't able to return. So, it abruptly ended, excuse me, at around about the 3-hour mark. And for some reason, I didn't actually save my game properly. I quit and save, but I think when it did that, it just reverted back to the January 1st start, as you can see here. So, unfortunately, we're a few months behind where we actually were. Which is probably in somewhat, I feel like I'm slightly cheating, only because when I actually look at it here, my army is now still standing. Now, my army were actually basically destroyed, excuse me, in the previous stream. So let me just switch on Twitch on my phone. Go to my channel here. Let's just make sure I've got the feed going. There we go. And have a glass of water because... Excellent. Okay. So yeah, these individuals were destroyed by, I think the army that you can now see, which is just above us, is that Thessaloniki. So this army is the Byzantine army, and of course we are part of the revolt, I believe, down here. Ah, yes, that's why. Okay, and so they came down, destroyed us, because I had the game spinning off at high speed. And of course I destroyed here the Demetrian army. We'd gone after, coming into Demetrius to see if we could actually take it on. And although that's an internal fight, it's an internal battle, it's just unfortunate actually that the Byzantine army just kind of saw us and just went, we'll take them on, which is a bit of a shame. So now this time I'm going to have to kind of pay attention. So they're reinforcing over there right now. I'm going to make sure that the game is not playing at high speed, and then continue from here. So ultimately we're focusing on the expansion here. This is my county, my son's count. Oh, wait a minute, that's right. This is my wife. What happened here last time? Oh, this is why I feel like this could all go a little differently now. Is that my wife was jailed and executed. Now, unfortunately, for some reason, I do not have the save for that. I'm not sure if save quitting just you quit and then it just knows you've got an autosave, but save quitting didn't work for me. So I'll have to make sure that I have a deliberate save in future before I end my games. So again, we're a few months behind. It's not the end of the world, but as I say, we may be changing history here a little bit. As my son took Atheniae, and Demetrius, we still hadn't taken it because my army was destroyed by the Byzantine army. Although these guys are routing, I just don't really... What pace have we got it? Okay, so we're at the slowest. We just need to pay attention to the Byzantine army. What are they going to be doing in the coming days? Because, yeah, they just kind of ate us up when we were playing at top speed. So... yeah, vassal levies raised. What's our income? 0.65, so at least we are making some money. The weak claim that we can press is... oh, it is the... oh, the county of Neapolis. Okay. Claim Neapolis, where is that? Oh, gosh, yes. We're not going to be bothering with any of that right now, so that's fine. Okay, so... I am trying to find out. There was a... ooh, that's my windows popping up there. Be careful. So we're just gonna keep an eye on these guys. Let's pause. Were there any intrigue events occurring? Nothing in the background. No factions. Our relationship's pretty good with this guy. It's January, so there's nothing we can do right now. Ooh, there's the Guardian. I'll pause right there. So this is Theophylactus. This is my son. I do want him to be trained well. He is not my heir, actually, so I guess it doesn't matter so much. But if we had intrigue, perhaps that would help somehow, maybe, if you know, I believe if they have a high intrigue and they're in another court and you want someone dead, possibly they can help. I don't know. It's like sort of laying these intrigue bombs. I understand that that's possible. Okay. Okay, let's keep going. And again, keeping an eye here, because I'm looking at the siege here. This is going to go a little slower. Maybe I can increase the speed a little bit. As soon as their animation for movement occurs, because they're reinforcing right now. My problem was that I mean, what were they doing? They're sieging there, and they must have finished their siege, then come down and got me. Now, I don't recall whether or not I managed to siege the castle here, the county capital. I don't recall whether I had or not. Okay. So, and also, during the stream, I'm going to be a little more... because all of a sudden, as I said on the last stream, it just popped up in the corner of the window. Connection lost with OBS, and I'd never seen that before. But of course, this is the first time I'm using Windows to play the game and also to stream from the same machine, so perhaps it just wasn't, wasn't working out too well. Okay, so actually, they end up occupying, now they're in, actually, this is Siege of Servia, which is, so they keep, oh no, they're still, oh yes, they're still searching, but they occupy, do they not? Oh no, it's the Byzantine revolt that occupy there. What am I doing? Nearly there. I didn't want to rush ahead and end up losing to these guys, maybe. If I've got this second chance, just by happenstance, serendipitously, I am able to restart this campaign. Although, where is the army? Have they... Okay, so they're moving now. So they're moving to Thessalia, which is right next to us. And I wonder, we might get the chance. How long are they going to take? So that's... Nope, they're coming now. So let's pause. They're on their way. They're coming on the 13th of August. Now, can we... I'll have to shut down my army before that's actually allowed to... Will they actually... No, I don't think we've got a chance. Does this actually give us any kind of... Every 12 days. There's no indication of exactly when that's done. Oh, that's a shame. We're going to have to... I believe we can disband the unit. It's a shame, but I didn't want to end up losing all the levy immediately. So we're paying attention there. These guys are now... What, exactly? They'll probably have to change their mind. They're coming in, and... Okay, so they're going to try... Are they doing anything? We'll arrive in Hellas. So they're coming to Hellas. Okay, and in Hellas, what are they doing here? Because of course we have the war goal is still there. Although of course did the whole thing change? Because I don't recall what happened in the last game. Everything shut down. I can't recall if my war ended too or if it continued. But here we go. So we're trying to... Okay, so they've just leapt across basically. They're busy with this war. We'd have to start the siege again if we went up, which just wouldn't be... It would be great just to watch them lose. I mean, Basileus Christophorus of the Byzantine Empire, he looks to be winning against Romanus the Lame. I'm just trying to think what I can do character-wise. Now, betrothed, I just want to make sure that my kids are all kind of cooked and ready. Okay, I do want to... You know what? I want to restrict marriages. Because I think when he slotted in, he was just able to do whatever he wanted. Although he was betrothed, I just want to make sure that it's all to do with me. Although I think possibly when their allegiances switch. Now, if the wife here, for instance, can I send her into hiding or anything of the sort? I'm just wondering if that's something that you can only do once you have a certain... well, no, I guess not. I mean, she is the count. I don't know. That's a mechanic that I'm not fully, that I don't fully understand, going into hiding. So my focus right now is carousing. Cannot change until 796, that's 4 years. So we were obviously carousing for some reason. Possibly because we had this guy in our sights as a kill target. But, you know, we're fighting him now instead. I mean, there's certainly no chance, is there? Well, no, we can get the white piece, but why would we want to do that right now? Absolutely. Yeah, so our lieges are all... Exactly, that's fine, the same. I do want to make sure I'm on the right. There we go, that's a little more helpful. That's actually how things are right now, I understand. So, let's play. It doesn't appear there's much else going on. According to my liege's order, I have done my best to fabricate a claim on the title of a local landed noble in Achaea. What? This is interesting. According to my liege's order, I have done my best. Oh, sorry. Yes, my guy is her, he is the... Oh, he's... What? I see. So I am the Count of Hellas, the Magistros of Athens, cupbearer, and I'm also the Strategist of Athens? What? Huh? I'm the Strategist of Athens, but I'm really confused. Because she's the Strategistessa. I guess I'm technically the Strategist because I'm married to her, but it doesn't change my name. Normally, if you marry, then you end up being called the Duke or a Duchess, even if I don't think if... maybe for the game's purposes, maybe I'm being called a Count because that's really what I do control. Okay, that's fine. So I'm both the Count and still... Okay, so I'm technically the Strategist. I wonder then, if I'm the Strategist and the wife goes, what happens to the... I don't think I end up taking it, that's the problem. Well, also, do we... Now, this guy looks like he's winning. Is that right? Because the war score against him... Oh, okay. So... This is what I'm concerned about right now. Is that right? The war score is 26%, not in his favor or in his favor. I gotta keep... Well, this is what I'm confused. For me, for instance, it's down here. 25% in my favor. And yes, I get the impression that for him, this is not going so well. So Romanus is losing, and that Basileus should remain, I hope. So he's the guy I need to keep improving relationships with. So, fabricating claims. Where was I fabricating? Sorry, where am I? I am in Demetrius. Well, clearly I've already done that, because I can now... Yeah, we can go to war. We are at war, obviously. So, the rest should be fine. Train troops, sure, that's all fine then for now. Okay. A little slow to start up again, to kind of get on with things. Now, I'll push this back up to 4 speed. Where are these guys going? Demetrian army. Interesting. Very interesting, okay. Ooh, where are these guys? They are flagging, they're off. Ooh. So the war score now is... Ooh, oh, right, that's changed dramatically. 24% now in favor of against Basileus. Oh, not good. And it would be this guy that we'd have to impress. We're doing it the wrong way around. Okay, we'll have to see. We'll just wait and see what happens. Because before, I know that this ended. And we... Well, the revolt lost. Now, I'm not going to be part of this revolt because I just don't... I've been dragged into it by my... I guess, for some reason. I don't quite understand how the splitting occurs. It might be that the Strategistessa was called into this, and of course I'm not. I have nothing to do with that decision on the duchy or the theme level or the themata level. But it appears that she must have gotten the call, and she chose to side with him. Okay, that's my assumption anyway. Army of Coronadius, that's Demetrius's. Okay. My liege, my mission to Constantinople has so far been a success. So that's, we have improved matters with Basileus Christophorus, which is great. So he'll like us a little more. That's nice. Okay. I think I'm just aiming to save up some money as well. How is my court doing with me? Vassals are pretty good, not too bad. I don't need to worry too much about things. Again, I'm really just waiting to try and get my army back together to take on Demetrius. So I'm going to try and just focus on one thing at a time right now. Chief Miroslav of Okhritas usurped the title city of Valona from Jordanus. Okay, that's fine. That's outside of my scope anyway. Okay. Eulalia Scleros is now of legal age. She became a fortune builder. So that was my daughter, who I believe I'd had. Now the boy she's going to marry is 7 years from marriage. Okay. So our sets are pretty good. I think these ones I didn't plan ahead really. Maybe it makes sense to have them as intrigue sort of focused really. I don't know for sure, but it kind of makes sense that that's something that they can have increased plot power maybe, I don't know. Sometimes I wish the game was a little more explicit in what all these things meant. So if you hovered over, you know, the intrigue section, it would tell you you know, for instance here, hover over Intrigue. It tells me why I'm getting that score, but it doesn't tell me what I can do with Intrigue. You just kind of learn through forums, through watching other people play, and your own experience. Okay, I'm a bit concerned about this war you currently struggle with, and therefore I decided I would send you a small gift. Nothing much, just so you can hire some more soldiers. I mean, it's a tiny amount of gold, isn't it? It always is. I can't really hire anyone with that amount of money. That's fine. It's very sweet of him, though. Very naive. Very costly war. So we're still at war, but... Oh, what's our lowest one in terms of the money? So, church taxation is what's lower at the moment. 45%. I mean, we could go for medium. No, we'll leave it for now. And again, carousing. I mean, if I want to carouse, for what purpose would I be doing that? If I end up somewhat successful in taking any of this, then... Gosh, I guess that's why the strategist ends up in prison, because she's elected all this, and I've got nothing to do with it really over here. Let's just have a look again at the... What is the percentage here? So it's a 52.5% possible plot power at this point. Of course, that'll... Okay, so we get these two guys in. It's not really anything, is it? That's why I didn't go for it, because I didn't feel it was of any use. Okay. That's why we're going to war, to remove him. I'm not sure what's going on here with the... So, oh, 21%. So we're just really waiting out. Oh, there we go. It's the army of Demetrius and the Byzantine. Oh no, who is it that's flagging here? Byzantine army are. I think they're they're running off the Thessalia. Yeah. Gosh. Pretty sure it wrapped itself up much quicker than this before. See, my war score is dropping with Prince Nikitas of the Byzantine Empire. Now, I still can't go in there because the problem is that there's still bigger armies here, for instance. Wow, what is going on there? Ooh. Wow, so they've been routed there. Start of the Viking Age, the centralization of power in Scandinavia, along with a rapid population expansion, has begun to drive its denizens to look beyond the home shores in earnest. New developments in shipbuilding, an adventurous spirit, and a fearless belief in the gods are now taking Norse seafarers across the seas towards distant lands. They arrive as traders, raiders, and conquerors, and they call themselves Vikings. And there they are. What a bunch of Vikings. Okay. Let me just pour my coffee before we go on. I guess we can unpause right now, just see how it goes. I don't think anything frightful is occurring. I imagine he's probably well, his army is out fighting... That is the army, isn't it? It's a small army, which I could actually... raise up against right now. Oh gosh. I'll drop those guys. That's just a fleet levy, in fact. That's interesting. I didn't realize I had a fleet levy. There you go. That's good news, isn't it? I imagine back then they would have had to really know their stuff, because there wasn't just a button back in the day to get things working. Ooh, that's what I have to do. Again, I've done it again. I need to make sure that Facebook doesn't beep in the stream. There we go. So I'll come back now to the game. Well, I guess I can send them in for now. As long as I pay attention to what's going on around, I could increase my war score by being against these guys. I find that intriguing. Of course, because they're actually technically allies in the higher revolt war, but they are my enemy on this level. Okay, victory. So, again, it was a minimal victory, really. We can wait and see what happens here, because there's a large army there reinforcing, and it's them that I want to kind of make sure that they don't come down here and destroy me. Of course they will. Vassal levies raised too long. I find that really interesting. How long do they have to be raised before? I'm not used to getting that warning so soon. Oh, they're on their way. Here they come. Are you... Oh, they're going a different way. Mission to Constantinople has so far been a success. Again, that's improving the relationship with the ecumenical patriarch Nikephoros. Have we got time to increase our war score up here? Because I could just see getting sat on. Oh, there we go. Oh! That's different. Now that's different. I mean, the same effect in the sense that the wife was executed in the previous playthrough. Again, it was only like an extra 5 or 10 minutes of gameplay, much like as to where we are now. But the war had ended. She was imprisoned, then executed. Instead, she dies of the Great Pox. And what is left? So we have these 3 positions. I wonder if this... What's his relationship with him? Prince Nikitas does not like Basileus, but he likes him 20 in return. But me, he should like me more. He likes me 35, and I don't know if that will have anything. My son has now taken the position down here. The trick there is he is Count. Now, he doesn't like him as much either. Now, is it possible that I can end up with a Themata in this case? I don't know. I don't know. How much is it going to cost me to give him a gift? Ooh. I'll send a gift for now, get 100. Who knows if that's going to have any benefit at all. Ruler unmarried. Of course, my wife is dead. Call in allies. Now, for what purpose? This is to claim Demetrius. Now, why is it now that the allies I can call in? Is it because we don't have a liege lord? Okay. Yes, it looks like because we don't have direct liege lord. In that sense, because yes, our liege lord is now Basileus. Now that's a huge gap between, you know, there's the duke, then, well, king, and then him. So that's why right now we are allowed to do this, but this wouldn't last. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't be able to keep that up. So it's the only one. Is that the only one, by the way? I think it is right now, isn't it? Because of a few changes on the map. Let's have a look. No, we still have allies, but not all of them are within the same... So I can bring in Ephesos, probably because Ephesos... He's the guy I can bring in. That's odd. Call to arms, and it's because he is actually... It's really odd. I can bring him in because he is actually not in the same realm right now. He's part of the Byzantine Empire, while I am... Oh, no. That's good news. I am actually now part of the Byzantine Empire again. I feel better about that. I feel that's more honest. And, you know... What is going on here? We've got Thessaloniki. We have the Byzantine Revolt. We've got 4 different things going on. My war, in particular, where in which we're still sieging. We have the Byzantine Revolt. For what... Oh, what purpose is that actually happening? Byzantine Revolt war for Prince Nikitas' claim. So that's a claim for this chap. He is now losing. That's good news. This guy is also losing, and his is also the revolt war for Prince Nicephorus' claim. It's Prince Nicephorus, isn't it? Yeah. That's oh no, this is Prince Nicephorus, of course. Yep. And this guy, Byzantine revolt war for Prince Antimos' claim, and that's him there, and that's also at a loss. So it's all a bit broken, isn't it? This is exciting. I'm really liking this right now. So things have really changed. So my wife's dead. I might pick up marriage. I mean, I don't have any domain issues, do I? No. I might look at marriage as soon as this is all cleared up, this mess, to see where alliances lay, etc. Because it would be, yeah, it would be good. Good. Okay, good. Some pause. The alliance between Count Theodorus and Strategos Theodorus has broken down. Of course, I expected that to happen for some reason. And why is that now? Why is that alliance broken down? They no longer have any marriage ties. That's right. I'm assuming that the marriage tie... Is that right? The marriage tie came through the wife? Theodoros. They have Samos. Yes, Strategos of Samos. So that's the relationship there. No, that's not your wife. That was his wife. I'm just confused about which relationship that was, because we'd... So that's Ephesos, yes? Let's just go over there. Let's see. What was the issue? Because we no longer have... Is a close relative or it has a non-aggression pact, so we no longer have that. What changed all of a sudden? I thought one of my kids was going to marry into this. One of my children died, or... You're betrothed. Sorry, I want to just... Count Leon of Atheniae, that's my son. He was betrothed, actually, to someone. Yes, my son was betrothed. With whom has he lost the... I think it was one of these girls. So that's what's happened. For some reason, there's been a change in the betrothal. It's been pulled for some reason. That's interesting. I wonder why that's happened. Let's go again to the eldest girl. I'm pretty sure it was these guys. Let's arrange a betrothal. I wonder if the confusion of everything occurring there has changed things. I don't know. And where is my son? What? Oh, that's right. You know what's happened? You know what's happened? It's broken down because this chap here, this kid, was betrothed, but it looks like he decided suddenly to change his mind. And he isn't adhering to the... Yeah, so as soon as he became a count, he's gone, whatever. What an ass. I'm marching with this army, risking my own life. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so we got to be careful here because things can get a little ugly. Because now we're much closer to the enemy. And who are you? You're a revolt coming down. Now, are you... That's Bishop... It could be a little more helpful if it told me which particular revolt... I guess I've got the flag, haven't I? So that flag is... this one? And that's all of that. And of course they're my enemy. Anyway, all the revolts are my enemy, so I don't know what I'm thinking really. To the affable rogue Theodorus, may you live in harmony and contentment. We request that you honor your obligation and answer this call. So this is what would have happened with the Strategitessa. She would have been asked this. And of course, I already had a damn... Oh, this is the tricky position we're in now, because we are now allies. Oh, no! We're allied, and, well, this could be good, because, oh, gosh. If I decline, I lose all that prestige. The war score does not look good. It is not in the favor at all. And this is why I think my wife went to prison and was executed, and the same will happen to me. Now, the question is, do I aim to lose the prestige? My kid, he's still quite young, isn't he? He's 34 years old. Am I actually going to break this alliance? And we will be seen as an alliance breaker. Now, how long would be an alliance breaker if I do that? It doesn't tell you there. It's a shame, but it's interesting. It's an interactive... Okay. God. This is tricky because I'm pretty sure that if I just by allying straight away... I mean, the numbers don't look good. The numbers do not look good. And this is the difficulty. Once you become someone in a position of some power, no, I'm going to decline. I'm going to have to decline. This is a big decision. Now, this is something I don't feel super comfortable with, and other people might watch the stream or look at the stream and think he's making a terrible mistake, especially given that this guy is so much closer. He's right there, and I will be his enemy. I was already his enemy anyway, but now his particular is minus 35%. It just doesn't look good for him. I'm going to have to decline. The alliance between Count Theodorus and Romanus is broken down. So now I am an alliance breaker, which is general opinion, minus 25. Oh my gosh. Well, I didn't think that this guy would be rising up. This is the trick now. Making alliances, forming alliances with people within the Byzantine Empire. I've learnt my lesson. It can be very tricky. You've got to be very careful to pay attention to who's got claims on what, and why is it? He has a claim, yes? Strong claim on the theme of Athens. No, he doesn't have a claim, so I guess it's just because it's a revolt war, and he stepped up to the plate because he's... What was it for? It was... Because it wasn't for, say, independence, or... Again, his was just for this guy. Who has the claim? Yes, so we're fighting on his behalf for the claim, and he is Demetrius. He's my enemy anyway. Yes, so that's interesting. And now I'm actually there fighting for my own stuff. This is worrying. Okay, so not only am I'm sieging this guy for his land, he's the guy that people are fighting for, which puts me in a perilous position. Ah, Sir Brot. Why am I involved in so many wars? And welcome back to you as well. Welcome back to the stream. Right now, this has nothing to do with me in a sense. I'm just going to try and explain very quickly. I'm actually fighting for this. Now, I went in to make a claim on Demetrius, way before all this warring stuff was happening. And then, all of a sudden, there was a revolt. In fact, there are several revolts, of which I'm not directly involved in as such, apart from the fact that I'm, of course... Well, now I'm allied with the Byzantine Empire, but the problem was my wife, who was the strategist of Athens, and was the the Countess of Atheniae. She has just died of the pox, and in doing so, she's put me in a precarious position, because now I've had to choose my allegiances. Now, I was allied with this chap before the revolt started. He's now just called me in, and for the first time, because the numbers don't look good, I've actually had to decline his invitation, his call to arms, and I'm still now sided with this chap, who likes me very much. The bet here is that, of course, so I'm still... And this is the guy, Demetrius, Count Nicetus of Demetrius. He is the chap for whom this guy is fighting for here. So, not only am I fighting for his county, he himself is being pushed for emperor. So a bit of a mess, and this is the trickiest decision I've had to make probably ever myself, actually, in a game during a war. So now I'm at -25 with everybody. Now let me just look at my court, because that's going to piss everyone off, isn't it? Well, it's fine. They're all fine at the moment, but everyone else, I mean, I've got the alliance breaker, general opinion. Not good. And now I'm in a precarious position. We're just gonna have to play it through and see what happens. Now I do need to build up my got some money. Come around to November, but I just don't feel like doing interior stuff like paying. No, I won't be paying for anything right now because we're paying for an army to stand, and it's nearly done here but the siege may not continue. I just need my wars. Oh, who's this? This is Demetrius's army coming back in now. Anyway, these are my buddies. That's good. Okay, let's just see what happens. If I can just stay out of it. You're just going to stay put? Okay, interesting. So this means if this revolt wins, your war would switch in a revolt against your emperor, so you have to end this before. Interesting. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, if the revolt wins, then yes, it becomes... But looking at it, and I hope... I don't know, my war score is 7%. It was at 25%. But it looks... Looking at the war score for everyone else, it looks like the current Basileus hopefully should still win. I can't be sure. It's looking really tricky. Who knows? But yes, I'll end up at war with this chap. But he is one of several revolts. His war score is actually not the worst. He's the second worst at -30. There's these two as well, 87% and 12%, for the same kind of thing, for other people's claims. Nicephorus here. Where are you? Oh, you're way over there. That's fine. Sorry, Sir Brot, you said something last night about shift clicking to zoom in further or to center or something like that. If you could clarify on that, because sometimes I wonder how to center on things. You do this, but how about if I clicked on something? But yeah, because shift click isn't working for me. As the war score is negative, the revolt is winning because you're on the Emperor's side. Right. Wait there a sec. This is what's confusing about this. You see... oh. This is what I'm... Yeah, this is confusing. Okay, yeah. Because it keeps switching round, I think. And, okay. So technically, any time that there's a minus number just means that whatever I'm part of is I'm losing, right? I assumed that was -30% for those guys in particular, and that he was... But it's very hard to see... Yeah, we are being defeated, actually, aren't we? Poop. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I think I'll be able to siege here. In fact, if I end up managing to seize Demetrius... I wonder if I can do anything about that. That's interesting. See what happens. Yeah, I still get confused with those damn war scores in the corner. So actually, things are looking really bad, in fact. Although we've gained a 5% here. Who is this? This is a different revolt, by the way. All the way over there. They might actually win and take the position, nullifying the wars, hopefully. That might be better, because this... Is that right? This guy would win first. At 91, -91%. They'd install this chap, and then my struggle would be over, hopefully. Gotcha. So every time I look at a minus from now on, I'll assume, obviously, that means that I'm on the losing side, or part of, or viewing something that's losing, definitely. Okay. Victory in there, so we'll pause for now. So our war score's at 70. Let's see what he says, because he's not going to move, is he? We can't enforce demands. We could sue for white peace, but have I got time to push this any further? This is a little tougher. This is going to take a lot longer with these numbers. And just looking above, what is this coming in here? You're the exact enemy that I don't want coming down. No. You're the actual one that I do want to win. Are you sieging there as well? No, you're... I've got to be careful here because I don't want them rushing down here to take me. Oh, that's actually going down much quicker than I expected. Oh, okay, you're moving away. That's good. What can I do here? Come on, let me do this. This looks quite threatening, actually. Okay. I have a victory. I'm at 100%. What can I do with this? Stop it. Offer peace. Enforce demands. So, I gain the County of Demetrius. Count Theodorus gains 100 prestige from my contribution, blah blah blah, that's me. And he ends up losing 100 prestige. What happens to him? I've usurped the county. Boink. The Hellenic claim on the Demetrius... So, yes. What? The Hellenic claim on Demetrius' war has ended. Sorry, that's me winning that. Yeah, I've got to be careful there. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Well, I guess in the end, I've done it a different way, but that worked out, fortunately. Now let's take stock and think about this, because obviously there's no other reason for me to be upstanding right now. So let me shut these guys down, because I can raise them back up pretty quick. This is now mine, all of mine, which is fantastic. So I now have... I don't have the theme. The theme doesn't belong to me yet, but I have the two counties. So I am the Count of Hellas and the Count of Demetrius. That should hopefully... Well, who knows? I mean, I have the counties at least. It's really tricky knowing how to work with the themes, and especially considering that the emperors can change often above your head. So this guy is the guy that we want to have some sort of... Now, why does he not like me? Is it because... Alliance breaker. That really is a big problem. Okay. So, let's see what's happened here. So, title loss on succession. This one. Now, the title loss... Who is this? My son. Oh, right, yes. This is Gavelkind, isn't it? So, this is the problem right now. We have another... I have a son who I am still in control of. He's 9 years old. Now, I'm going to have to sort him out. I'm going to have to probably revoke down here the bishopric and shove him in there at 16 years of age. That would be my plan, because, yes, it's still... The law is still Agnetic and Gavelkind on our level. But my other son has this county, and he is my heir, so he should inherit. Would he inherit here? Let's just have a look. Sorry, his name is Leon, isn't it? So Hellas. So Leon would take that, but here it would be taken by my other son, Theophilactus. Okay. Yeah, the theme will be given away, but I was wondering who... Now, he doesn't like me very much, so I imagine the theme would not be handed back to me, but that's why I was betting on this guy. Of course, he really likes me, and he probably would have handed me the theme, but working within the themes is tricky. Because we need to get up to theme level to start expanding outside. But we're doing okay. Considering that this is 3.5 hours in, starting from the county, we now have control of these 3 counties within the dynasty, at least. Well, no, yes, yeah, that's right. Okay. So I'm now maxed out on my domain, so we'll keep this for now. Ruler unmarried. Yes. Probably, I was going to wait until this whole thing ended. Let's just see where this heads, because this is quite troubling, really. The alliance between Count Theodorus and Count Michael has broken down. That makes sense, because you are indeed part of the... What happened there? Is that another... Why did you break down? Oh, you died. That's why it's broken down. Well, who takes your position? Do you have an heir? Oh, did you not have an heir? Yikes. Oh. Why did he die as well? No marriage ties. Period of illness. That's unfortunate. That's who it was. It was Eleodorus Skleros. So now that will return to... Yes, it returns to the revolt leader, so that's fine. That makes sense. Boink. Nicetas Neapolites claims that he would be a better court chaplain than Justinianus, and petitions that he should be given the title of court chaplain of the County of Hellas. Let's see. Oh, I'll get that anyway, Sir Brot. That's what you're saying. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, I would have hoped that they would look at who's got the greatest influence there, and right now, I do. And I've worked hard for it. I've got to say, it's been a really fun ride trying to climb out of this, out of count. Out of being well, still a count, but climbing towards, strategist or duke. Right, so you are... Court Chaplain 14. 10. It's true. You would be. If I do that, I get a minus 15, and I can just about afford that with him. Might be making sense. Let's go with that for now. Why not? Let's send him off to improve religious relations further with the Patriarchate. Okay. We're just going to have to see where this goes, because the mess is occurring up here. We can see. My liege, I write to you with shocking news. Maria tried to have me assassinated to make sure I wouldn't discover her plot to kill Michael. Courtier, my protestator. Kill Michael? Who's Michael? Which Michael? Well, let's have a look at the... there's no known plots here. Okay, well... Plot to kill Michael. Do I care about you? You are... okay, and you're nothing more than a... Well, no, diplomacy's high, but again, you're nothing... expose her, fine. Ooh, I can imprison her immediately, which is cool. Go for it. Oh! She's off. She's fled to the court of Doge Pietro. Lovely. Yes, that's the thing, Sir Brot. Now, I don't know if you have an answer for me, but why is it that counts are restricted to fighting within the duchy? Because that was the problem in my last stream. I was just thinking, oh, I'll get some claims down here in Achaia, and I could get the claims. Sure, I didn't, but I couldn't declare war because obviously clicking on them, it shows that it did show that they had to be either a vassal of my liege or my liege. So I was just wondering, why is it that counts are limited to fighting within? I guess it's a rule of order, isn't it? It's sort of a game rule that you can only fight within your patch. Yeah, I just don't know why that's the case. It's I know that that's a game model, I guess, that you can attack your direct liege or your vassal, or independence, I'm guessing. Okay. Right. But that was the thing, I couldn't fight the Duke. Well, now this has changed here. This Achaia was actually the seat where the strategist was, and I couldn't fight him. So I'm assuming you have to step up to, the Duke or strategist level, and the game rules then allow you to fight and expand from there. It's a rule that I wasn't fully aware of, because I think I've not played from Count. I've only played from Duke before, and of course when you're playing as a Duke, I think it feels a little easier to... You're not as restricted, I think, in terms of who you can declare war on. Okay, so these are not looking good. This guy, get on with it. Although, can I gift you? Well, maybe. That's interesting. Now, of course, if he wins and I've... Oh, could I end up in some sort of trouble here? Interesting. I don't know. That's interesting. I hope I wouldn't end up in prison, for instance, like my wife did. The problem was at the end of the last stream, it crashed. Not the game, but my actual stream. And when I came back to load this save, it started a couple of months before. And my wife, instead of dying of the pox, she actually was captured. This war ended a lot quicker for some reason. It's just very random. It's a completely different outcome. Righty. Okay. Let's just keep an eye on here. Oh, what are you doing? Ooh, you guys. You're coming to siege, aren't you? Fine, fine. Well, what can I do? If I fight these guys right now, this is not looking too good. Crikey. What can I do up here? I can't do anything with you, can I? Offer to join war. But of course I can't offer to join anyone else's war, can I? Because it looks like this is the chap that's winning. No, it's ultimately this chap. Of course I can't. Interesting. There we go. Oh, put those guys back away, actually. They're just boats. Okay. Go. I don't know if that's a smart idea at all, but we're probably going to be in a lot of trouble shortly. Who are you? I could just stay put here, actually, and just let this play out, actually, and see what happens, because they're going to come down to me, aren't they? Oh, no, that's two different revolts fighting amongst each other. That's the problem, isn't it? The AI isn't too smart in trying to avoid other revolts. Prince, oh, let's see. If you are loyal to the Emperor, which loses to a revolt, nothing such happens. Okay. Oh. You can only land in prison if you are part of a revolt which loses. Right. Right, so, okay, but the revolters can be imprisoned, but if you were part of the Empire before, which is being revolted against, you're not placed in prison. Okay, that's, that would be good news. Prince Christophorus of the Byzantine Empire has made the theme of Trebizond his primary title. Things have changed. This is, oh. Well, things have changed, because colours have changed. What's happened all of a sudden? Why has this happened? How interesting. Is this this is the Byzantine Empire, Arta. What? I guess whoa, what is happening here? Jeez, it's just really messy. What's happened? This is really confusing now. So, Duchy of Thrace, sure, which is still underneath the Byzantine Empire. Right, let me just double check that. So Thrace, this guy is, yes, his liege. But why have the... What's happened here? This is absolutely... So this is the revolt. These are two different... Gosh, this is so weird. And here... So we are just... Okay, maybe... I guess things have changed because someone's ended their war. The Emperor was overthrown. Oh, I didn't pay attention to that, did I? So they popped him in. Nicephorus is in. But a war continues. He's got to continue to fight... So that's Nicetus. What? Oh, okay, yes. So they're now fighting against him. Of course they are. Yes, there you go. So they're still trying to go at it, but we are part of... Which one am I... That's my liege. Oh! What? You're kidding! He's the strategist! Are you absolutely kidding? That's what's happened there. Where's he based? What the hell? Son of a bitch. No, they didn't give it to me. They've handed it to someone else. And in fact, I don't... Is that the position? No. I can't actually see where he's... How the strategist works. What? That's... Wait a minute. I'm confused. You are... Where are you based? Oh, you're there. You're there. That's the theme of Trebizond. You're... Theme of Trebizond. Why are you my liege? That is absolutely confusing. I'm confused. My liege is the strategist of Trebizond. He's the strategist of Athens. There, it does actually say he's also the strategist of Athens. But, I wonder why. So this emperor would have installed this chap into the... It's just a very odd thing to do, isn't it? He's got too many strategist positions, surely. If I look at him... lack of funds, expelled Jews, vicious rumors. Surely he has to have some... Now, was he handed that because he Oh god, he's got awful stewardship. Surely he cannot remain the strategist of all those environments. That's very odd. Maybe I'm hoping I'll be handed it soon. Who knows? Okay. What is going on there? Crikey. Now, who am I? I'm now allied with the guy. These are the other revolts. I could probably pop in here and have something to do with that. What? I could end up dying as well, because I'm actually involved, which isn't very smart, but... I was defeated! What the hell is wrong with the maths there? That's ridiculous. I must have done something like... Did I cross a river or something silly? That really doesn't matter. And in fact, I was totally defeated. My army have disappeared. No. Oh no, there they are. I don't understand that one, to be quite frank. That's a bit silly. Let's just drop them. Ridiculous. Oh, right. So he was the guy who was emperor before. It's hard to recognize them half the time because they, where are you? Oh gosh, it keeps changing. It's so... This is the chap. He was the previous... The Byzantine Empire. Ugh. Okay, so now what is he? He's just the strategist. He's not... But he has the land, or much of whatever he may have had before. What a confusing mess. Okay. And now I've lost my army. Sort of not inexplicably, but the numbers just didn't make sense to me. They kind of just randomly shifted. It looks like we were winning, and then our morale was completely just destroyed. Oh well. It has come to my attention that Mistress of Thessalia, or Thessalia, Mayor Alexios of Neopetra, has bribed and threatened his way through my domain. They will use it, that's fine. Okay, so the Patriarch has died. Here's the current one. He doesn't like us. Bugger. Gosh. See, playing through this is so fraught. Photios Podopagoras has decided to go ahead and use his claim. Now where is he? He's right above me. What a great... Yes, Thessalia. That bastard. Fine. Well, we're going to have to see what happens here, really. But... he had all these duchy titles because most of them are viceroyalty, so he had many titles but lost the empire. Only the empire title was taken away, but still kept the rest. That makes sense. That does make sense. Although, having said that, what I don't understand is that if he had all those titles... and then the empire was taken... So these are duchy titles, is that right? Because... But he is the strategist of all these titles, which suggests that the emperor, the current emperor, can take them all away. I guess there's no need for him to do so, because they're still his, technically. They actually, as you can see, yeah, they glow, so they are his. But I just find it interesting that he's not revoked him, or he's keeping him in power, I guess, in that sense. Although it's limited as a strategist. Title loss, so yeah, that's my son again. Oh, gosh. And what are you doing? You are actually... Yeah, so that won't obviously go anywhere, will it? So that's fine. It's just a war score, isn't it, for them? Let's keep going. At least we're making money here. We're saving up some money. I don't imagine we should lose much else. It's just this war is going on for a long time. My friend's friend is also my friend, a motto I try to live by, and sometimes that is an easy truth. A friend of a friend was introduced, and I immediately felt a kind of connection with this stranger. Now who are... Oh, God. Button's a little weird there. I don't understand why I clicked that in the... I clicked on the face, but maybe the arrow wasn't exactly on the face. Yep. Neopatros has fallen, so now they are looting, and then they'll just go away. That's fine. Yeah, I got a sense there's nothing else they can really do, and they're going to go off the main numbers now. What's this? Ohrid. Ooh. Now, Ohrid is here, and that's the Bulgarian... Yeah, Khanate of Bulgaria. Okay. Okay. More land is under your liege, so you can grow more. Yeah, that's definitely the case now. I mean, I'll start expanding into Arta, but I think Arta. I don't think I've got a claim on it right now, have I? Any kind of Belli? No. But the lady has a husband. Interesting. She's 26 years old. She has an heir. She's a boy. This chap. We could move in sideways, maybe. I don't know if that's a smart idea or not, but I don't know. I find claim fabrication just to be a little pressury sometimes. I want to try things a little differently. So maybe we could have a go at getting rid of this chap. Okay, that's interesting. Ah, we've got a few people here who actually could join in already, and this is why we've saved up some money. So let's send these through, and then we can go for seduction focus, maybe get her down to liking us. Oh, that could be better, couldn't it? But, oh well. Send a gift again. Ooh, this is an expensive set of things to be getting on with. How about you? A little less, but it's only 7%. Go! Okay, I mean, that's not huge. But now, if we move our guy, Mystikos, at 15, 7.5%, plot power increase. I think he's there. Hopefully that works. Should have probably just double checked, but there we go, 143%. That's pretty cool. Yeah, yeah, I think the problem that I had when I was starting for the very first time as Strategist of these sorry, not a Strategist. Was I Strategist? I think I did start as a Strategist, and I was really struggling because I wanted to do everything pacifist run, but you can't. You literally cannot do it unless you want to take absolutely forever just marrying people off, and that's not really that fun for me certainly, or for viewers. It's just, I definitely don't enjoy it. It's many hours of just watching time fly by. You know, improving your prestige, your stats, etc. But you're not really sticking the knife in. Now, I want to do that as well as arrange marriages, etc. But although a lot of the marriages I think are broken because of all this war. A lot of people have died. My son, for instance, over here in Athenai has decided not to continue with the betrothal to the daughter of this chap in Ephesos. But that's fun. Those kind of little changes make the game intriguing. But yeah, I don't always just want to kind of murder my way through. I want to, for practice as well, I want to kind of see what marriages can do. Now, I did, fortunately, marry. Now, it was my son's got this now, but his mother, my now dead wife, had that. But before her, it was her, I think it was her cousin or her uncle. And then she just came in line, and it just kind of worked out that I could marry her. And then our son could inherit both now Athenai, Demetrius, and Hellas. And Arta, that's going to be a bit trickier because I think it probably, I don't know if it makes sense for me to just marry this woman and have a child and take Arta at all, because we wouldn't expand the same way. Instead, we'd have another kid who would take some land. So it's not really a smart idea at all, probably. There. But what is she? Who would inherit that? So her son would inherit, and then there's no one else. Cameas, of course, the house. So it would skip to one of the girls, I guess? Or... Okay. And there's no one else in the tree there. Interesting. Okay. It's fine. I'm just kind of guessing, really, maybe, that we should just kind of go after her anyway. And just press claims on it. I can't see another way except to have another dynasty just kind of continue the line. Then we can press it from outside, or we could offer vassalization. That's what I'm thinking, is that we could just go towards offering vassalization, sort of, maybe. I don't know. I'm just going to go with the marriage aspect. We're going to see if we can kill this guy. Let's see what happens, because otherwise I'm just playing the same game, just pressing... fabricating claims, pressing claims. Instead, I'd like to see... Actually, I could see if we can press anyone for Arta. Wait there. She's in hiding. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Now, are there any claims that we can press for the County of Arta? No, no claimants that we can see. Okay, fine. But the husband... What are you doing? He's in Arta researching economy tech. Akakios, my co-conspirator, has sent word that a massive pit of manure has been prepared under the floorboards of an abandoned inn on a path Count Triffon, there he is, will travel with his escort once they are seated at a table. Kaboom! Now the hit rate of these things, the actual success rate, is obviously different to the actual trigger. A group of robbers calling themselves the Band of Brothers have been brought before me. The long list of all their crimes does not put them in a good light. So, why would I care about some petty thieves? No. They all pay... what? Amercement. I've never heard of that word before. That's interesting. Okay. What happens here? So there's what is the like here? 30 and 5. I could probably do with a few people liking me. Make them suffer before they die. So I get cruel. Intrigue +1. Morale damage is +10. I'm not really going to... I'm trying not to really get into the whole fighting people thing, so let's do that. And so now you're... yeah, liking me a little more. In fact, I need now to look at my court. Make sure, ooh, see, my vassals do not like me at all. So I need to now start getting on with... we could get them coming through to carousing, and then we can start triggering some fairs, etc., and feasts, which would be really good. There we go. Let's see if we can make some best buddies, because this is going to be tricky. Now I'm wondering why some of these people dislike me. For instance, where are you? You're there. So why do you dislike me all of a sudden? What was the problem? Because we were buddies before, weren't we? Arbitrary, Alliance Breaker. Alliance Breaker is the big one. And that seems to be the big one across the board. Okay. Bugger. Okay, just you're a vassal of your tile. Gotcha. Okay. Alright. Oh, sorry, title. Yeah. Well, we'll see. I'll try and invent motions as they go along. But yeah, I don't think that's de jure at all. The de jure is the 3. Yeah, so it would have to be a Pyrrhus as well, which would look quite difficult. Whoops. Let's have a look. Go here. I'm just going to see how it plays out, because it creates another level of complexity, I think, rather than just simply blobbing. I think I want to kind of see what some of the more diplomatic angles might be in terms of taking Arta rather than just blobbing it. Again, still learning, so much to learn. What am I doing? That's right, improving. Have I invited everyone now? Okay, cool. I think. Now, let's go. And then in May, we will trigger the summer fair. Ecumenical Patriarch Yosef has lifted the excommunication of Prince Christophoros of the Byzantine Empire at the behest of Basileus Nikephoros of the Byzantine Empire. Lovely. Success! Count Tryphon perished in the manure explosion. There is no trace of my complicity to be found amongst the rubble. I find that hilarious. Cannot join. Will? No. No. So only one will join. That's unfortunate, but that's, I guess that's the chance, isn't it? Now, see, I can get married. This would be great. County of Arta. So our kids would get County of Arta, and we could press through the children if, for any reason, you know, they don't. It's going to be interesting. Or we could look to merge into them somehow. I'm guessing if we were to take on a Pyrrhus, which I think is the de jure, isn't it? Yes, a Pyrrhus would then become our target because they are. Well, we'll have to see. We'd have to be part of the same. There'd have to be no revolts occurring so that we could take that more easily in the future. Blobbing is fun, yeah, but as I say, I think if it was just a simple case of doing 2 or 3 actions, you know, fabricate claims, go, press claims, go, fabricate claims, go, I don't think I'd enjoy the game as much. I enjoy the little intrigue and the kind of, you know, just the sheer fact that I can kill this woman's husband and then marry her. Much like I killed someone else's family, and then they married. They came into the county, and then in fact they became the strategitessa. That was my previous wife, this lady. The fact that I could then marry her, I felt elated at the idea. It was incredible. Now you're out of hiding now. That's good. Now you're heir. Wait a minute. So we can't change it. Ooh, can we change my focus yet? Yes, I can. So we want to go into seduction. And we want this lady, who is iconoclast. Yep. Oh, she has another husband. That was quick. Bloody hell. You. Let's send her a gift. For now. We're going to have to kill this guy now. So we are still doing this in the background. The plot power is pretty high starting out, which is... Oh, here we go. Okay, this is good. Can we invite you to carousing? No. No, we can't do that because they're not in... No, they're in our realm, aren't they? So, I don't know. Send that through. Send that through. And I guess I can send you a gift. And send you through as well. Just see where that lands. That'll be intriguing. 100%. Oh, right now it's 100%. 111. And 100 near 120, I guess, now, if he comes through. Why are you not coming in? Come on. What's your problem? Hmm, he suddenly changed his mind. Wait a minute. If I sign him as guardian, maybe. No. Let's see. Can I assign him as guardian to anyone? Any kids? But he's not old enough yet, is he? He's oh no, he's 11. Does he not have one? You like him by 10. Fine. I don't know. I don't think that's gonna work either, is it? Your wisdom and mercy are legendary. I gladly accept the guardianship. Now does that switch him on? Probably. Oh no, it did. It did work. 126%. Getting there. We could do with a few more. We've got this 63%er here. Now this guy. Invite to court. That's interesting. No, but that wouldn't be of any use to me. We can send a gift for... No. We've already tried him already. Okay. I think we're just looking to set up the carousal. There we go. So, your guests have arrived for the private feast you have arranged. It's time to let the carousing and merriment begin. That's right, I also wanted to... I couldn't do it yet, could I? Because I was... Oh, let's get started. Can I not summer fair yet? Not busy with... I guess it's because I'm still just carousing, literally. Okay. Don't think that'll end. These days of revelry are an excellent escape. This guy now is my best friend. Yay. That was a good change. Now, where are you? You are... You're there. So great. So someone I actually like is actually... That's good. I can make a move here because I'm not married. If I like Intrigue, recommend to play as a Merchant Republic. You normally set your focus on murdering rivaling families rather than blob. That sounds cool. I think I will do as much as I can with this game. That's why I can envision and foresee thousands of hours, well, certainly many hundreds of hours of this game, because there's just so much to explore, and especially as now I have, apart from the latest, well, it was the latest 3 DLCs until a couple of days ago, with the Dragon release, so there's 4 DLCs, expansions that is, that I don't have. I think I lack Conclave, Jade Dragon, and 2 others I can't recall. Maybe, is it Reaper's Due, maybe? I can't recall. Duke Michael of Cyprus has created the title Duchy of Cyprus. Where are you at? Oh, way over there, that's fine. Okay. Let's keep playing it through. I went to Sibylla's chamber and gave her a good tumble. Okay. I'm not sure I want her to become my lover. Reveling and carousing is over for now. Time to get to real life. Pause. Can I do a summer fair now? Yes, you can. Just around time. There we go. And this is just about improving the internal... the interior, really, at the moment. I've invited a monkey trainer to the summer fair, and also if we get our our prestige up, which I lost a ton of prestige, probably for the wrong... I made the wrong decision in the end. I wasn't looking at the war score correctly. But we lost 800, nearly 900 prestige, I think. Not good. Merchant Republic consists of 5 patrician families from... the Doge is elected depending on their prestige, funds, and age. They normally drive the other families to extinction regularly. Cool, okay. I invited a monkey trainer to the summer fair, and the performance went well until one of the monkeys refused to ride on top of a pig. The trainer beat the monkey with a stick, which led to other monkeys to attack the trainer, biting him and hitting him with his own stick. Yeah, I guess here's your money. We're aiming for the prestige, that's the point. And this is how we get it. And then hopefully we can step into the... Peddlers are loading their wares. Blah, blah. Okay, 10 prestige. I think if it had gone on longer, if we'd have started off right in May, then we'd have more options there, which is a shame. But here we go. We can do it for the winter. Ooh. Hold a feast. Okay, this is Hellas. Great feast to be hosting in Hellas. Fantastic. Yep, that's the point. Traveling dance was first dance for us. And while dancing to a fast and glad tune which made me want to dance, invited everyone to join them. I danced until I panted and my face was red. Then I had to sit down and rest for a while, watching the dancers and the courtiers having more fun than in a long time. Okay. 10 gold again. I know we're minus, but what's our plus right now? Ooh. What is going on with our military? Oh, they're still down. That might have been a problem. The best part about preparing a feast is deciding what foodstuff to serve. Now, I'm going to have to go cheap on this one. Because, yeah, I wasn't making as much money. Oh, what? You? You're my best buddy. Okay, fine. Dear Count Theodorus, I thank you for your invitation, but I will not be able to attend your feast. In fact, I refuse to set foot in the same castle as you. Oh, you really don't like me. Where are you at it? Oh, wait. I really don't like it when it does that. I click on the shield. There we go. So he's... Okay, so that makes sense. Oh, you as well. You're not... None of you are coming. This is not good news at all. Wow. Guys. Am I actually going to have any benefit here at all? Okay, so we're improving things with Basileus Nicephorus. Perfect. Bishop David cut the throat of one of my servants. What is this guy's problem? He's an ass. What is he? Cruel, that's why. He has the cruel trait. It's probably what's triggering that. What's the war against the pagan guy about? Is this Ochrid? Oh, so it looks like Ochridian conquest of Chalkidiki. So... Ooh. It's troubling, isn't it? Oh, we're losing that too, are we? Oh, God. That's an embarrassment. But they've taken advantage of the internal struggles and mess of all these revolts, which is fine. It gives me more space, I think, to eat into eventually, probably, as it all gets broken up. Bishop David cut the throat of one of my servants. Da-da-da. This guy. Well, I don't like him. He's a minus 20. We could get rid. Imprison him. Thank you. Get out. You ass. Now, do I have the wrong holding type by any chance? Is that what's happening? Oh gosh, we're actually occupied, aren't we? It's held by him. Now, if I revoke him, minus 15 across the board, and people just don't like me enough, do they? So we'll keep him in prison for a while until we get our stats up. We really need everyone to... We need to keep focusing now on getting people to like us. The last of the guests returned home, and it was agreed it was this year's greatest feast. Okay, so general opinion's up by 5, but it's still not good enough. What's the court? The vassals. Okay, look at this. He's in prison, that's fine. This guy. Oh, troubling. I think we've got a slight improvement. Can we... We still can't. We've got carousing, right? Yes, recent carousing. We need that alliance breaker to end. It's 804, so we've got 6 years of that. That's a shame. Oh, well. I've had my eye on a feisty young scullery maid with huge intellect for some time now. Though she skillfully dodges the attentions of every boy in greybeard at court, I have her blushing furiously whenever I gaze into her eyes. Seduced and wrapped around my finger, the sharp lass could be very useful. Interesting. If she is my mistress, I wonder if she has some sort of... if she could improve matters in terms of getting people killed. Probably on the interior, I imagine. Interesting. Bed her and make her mine. What a spy she'll make. Oh, plot discovery chance is plus 10%. So just across the board. It's probably a good thing right now because people don't like us. What is the intrigue right now? Okay, we've got a known plot here. Kill Michael. Now, who was Michael actually? And do I like Michael anyway? You, good sir. No, I don't. So I suppose... What are you? You're just a courtier. I guess I don't really care about you then. That's fine. So carry on. Prisoners, yes. My plots. Yeah, we're just waiting on this other husband to go. Keep plying this lady. Now I want to seduce her, don't I? Wait a minute. Oh. I have seduction focus, but I can't seduce her. Now what's the reason? Oh, I always get a little disappointed when I find out these things, and I'm like, what? So if I go to this random lady, no. Seduction. Can you not seduce? Maybe when you're at war, is that what it is? A strange limitation like that? Weird. I'm not off somewhere, am I? No. Hmm. Is it stats, is it? Do I need to improve my... Wait a minute, what? Oh, right, sorry. Yeah, one thing some players do often in CK2 is play it as a roleplay, so you make your decisions such as the characters might want depending... Yeah, I think I did kind of want to do that. There'll be moments where I'll look in here if I'm... I mean, I'm Roth, so maybe, but... it's tricky, isn't it? Because you also want to kind of guide your nation. If you're playing with the type of character, if you're playing with... as your role-playing, yeah, sure, you're gonna... you could land yourself in a bit of trouble, I imagine, sometimes. But then there'll be more surprising events. And so I think I'll look into that once I'm kind of over this initial stage of trying to figure out how to grow from here. But yes, why? Why can I not seduce? A little concerned about that. Is it... I literally don't know. There's bunch of females. Let's have a look. Sibylla here. Break up with Sibylla. Maybe I need to do that first. Do that. Maybe I can't seduce when you're in love with someone? Or... No, I can't do that. What the hell? Poop. Okay. So I'll have to find out in a moment, because that's tricky. Why can't I do that? Annoying. Sometimes the game does kind of throw things at you, and it's like, it's confusing. I mean, I've chosen that as my seduction focus. The focus unlocks the seduce option versus suitable targets. What's unsuitable about this woman? Range marriage patrol, guardian, that's stop backing plot. I mean, I definitely seduced a strategitessa. I seduced her, and yes, she was my liege, but I don't think it's about them being within... You can only have one active seduction target at a time. You have more than one lovers, but only one active seduction mission. But I'm not seducing anyone right now. And if I am, I'm surprised. Seduce a maid with a quick mind and an ample bosom, using her to spy and snoop around a core. Oh, 828. Oh, what? You're kidding. Wait, has the game forced me into... Like, I can't seduce anyone for 30 years. That can't be right. That really cannot be right. What? I don't like that at all. So, is this my active seduction mission here? That I seduce the maid through the roleplay, and for some reason, which I cannot fathom, expires on 8/28. What kind of... What? I don't understand. I really don't understand that. That can't be the mechanic. If that's the mechanic, that's very broken. I've never known that before. That just doesn't make sense. I mean, in actual reality, if you consider, you know, you could seduce anyone you want at any time. So why have I been limited to seducing one person, and then I'm stuck with it, sort of thing? That can't. Just no. And I wish it would tell me here, for instance, if there was a seduction button originally, then you could hover over it in the grey area and it could tell you why you can't do it, but the game doesn't do that either. Okay, so seduction skills have improved, so, but we can't see right now why I can't seduce. That's what I'm saying, I don't know... Wait a minute, I mean, is there someone... Who was it? It was Sybil, wasn't it? Is that right? Oh, wait a minute, have I got a Cupbearer of Demetrius? Right click to that. You... It's not easy to find out who it was that I was doing anything with. Sibylla, that's my courtier. Daughter, Count, courtier. Courtier. Well, let's, you know, test it here. Oh. Which one's gay? Is it this lady? Is she gay? Let's have a look. Naive appeaser. Homosexual! So I can't do that at all. But... I mean, okay, that's fair enough. I guess I might have to just kill her anyway now. But I still can't seduce people in my own court, for instance. I mean, are there any female... Well, like, anyone who's married. This lady, for instance. Oh, there you go. So I can seduce... Okay. Alright. She's homosexual. That'll do it. Thanks, Sir Brot. Ah! So it's just not there at all. Okay, well then, ultimately... Got the wrong button on there. No, I want that one. Well then, we're not going to succeed at all, are we? We just have to get rid of her, basically. I mean, we could expand into Arta. What? In fact, yes. What is my complement fully once I'm 7... Well, maxed out would be 1130 altogether from the domain. We could look to invade. But let us instead shift the plot to her, because otherwise... Oh god, all these people don't want to bother, do they? Okay. Fine. But, well, we need to improve the situation. In fact, because we have no funds, what does that do, ultimately? Morale. That's all it affects. I was about to lose a bet, and although I felt inclined to cheat, I had to be just, even though it cost me some gold. What? Oh yes, okay, fine. A most impressive woman has recently arrived at your court. Apparently the reason for her visit has been to arrange a trade agreement with the local merchants. While people did not think much of her at first, now you have heard many courtiers praising her savvy business sense. Perhaps you should make her an offer. Yeah. So that guy won't like me, my Secularius. Arsenius dislikes me for -15. Can't afford it. Nope. No. I'm trying to improve matters with these guys, and I just don't have the money to do it anymore. Okay, ice cream. Awesome. I can't eat ice cream right now. It's very bad for me. It's messing with my stomach. Isidorus! Son was born to Count Theodorus of Hellas in Sibylla, named Isidorus. So, well, I'm not going to legitimize him. That's fine. So a new dynasty with him, because I already have a child which I want to kind of ensure that I can stick in one of these churches eventually. In fact, the one that I'd probably with the guy I've imprisoned, once I can afford the opinion, that's what I need to work hard on now. This is what's tricky. What is my prestige for month 2? That's not too bad. Near enough 2. Okay, come on. Step out of... Oh, wow. Whoa, what's happened to Epirus? Okay, so that looks like that war has ended. My liege, there is rumour here in Arta that one of the local nobles might be corrupt. Yes, Arta. Handle wisely this information. Yes, use it as you see fit, I think. I don't know why. Bishop Helias of Preveza decided to not risk upsetting his vassals and confess to the allegations of corruption. It will take some time before his prestige recovers, and I have with me the fine I collected. Good. That's helped immensely, in fact, because I'm going to do a feast, not the summer thing. It's really lucky, actually. Love that music. Hippolytus Craterus is now of legal age. He became an intricate web weaver. Who are you? Wait, who are you? Oh, yes. You're the heir to the... That's it. You're the heir, but this is just an alliance, isn't it? So... wait a minute. Ephesus. Okay, and that's... Why have I been told this information? You must have been important for some reason. Oh, right, yes. I've got you up here because I was going to marry my daughter, but now you're marrying someone else, it looks like. All the way over there. So that got broken down. So I can take you out of the list now, actually. Let's take you off the stars. What? Now, Epirus has joined us. Okay, so he's been arrested. So he must have been... Yeah, that's... That war, some war must have ended for that to occur. So now that's the same... Oh, I really do wish it would give me information dependent on the actual map type. Okay, so you are County of Epirus, and you are within the theme of Epirus. Arta is now within the theme of Epirus. Thessalia is within the theme of Thessalonica, And Demetrius, these guys are now back in the theme of Athens. So that's now back. Okay, so I guess now that's changed, has it? But all the themes are under the same strategist, so that should mean we can expand even further, I'm guessing. Let's have a look. Just, if I was to declare war, who would I be fighting? Yes, it would just be, I would fight them with the Casus Belli, which I'm trying to fabricate now. But also, I'm also trying to kill you, aren't I? But I do need more people to like me, because these guys don't like me enough, do they? No, their opinion of me is actually pretty good. What's their opinion of her? It's not enough sort of apart, is it? But I'm now seducing and I don't have the carousing focus anymore, so I can't do that anymore. How long is that going to last? 802. Okay, another 4 years of that. Fine. Let's go. Let's get around to November. We're just trying to save up money now. Yep. Plenty of land. There's a whole bunch here, which is pretty good. So this has worked out in my favor so far, unless some other massacres. Okay. Oh, right. So that's the Duchy of Samos. Okay. Let's go. My liege, my mission to Constantinople has been a success. Fantastic. So, how are things looking with him? Not that it matters right now at all. Chief Miroslav of Ohrid has usurped the title Temple of Mount Athos from Elias. That's such a low-level title, I guess. Okay, fine. There you go. Halkidiki is now part of the Khanate, I imagine. Is that right? Yep. Boop. Okay. Well, it's something to look forward to and expand into once, because the Byzantine Empire is getting torn to pieces, really, by itself. It's not looking good. It needs to be reunited, really, in a sense. Diogenes Neapolites claims that he would be a better steward than Arsenius. What? You don't like me very much. You do. I'm gonna give Arsenius a chance. Let's just try and... I missed the boat, didn't I? I just kind of wasn't paying attention, but we've got money to do probably both fairs now, actually. So let's get round to... yeah, we can do both. If we're a little frugal. Poachers have been seen in Hellas, so I should probably send my spymaster Symmachus and my marshal Theophylactos to investigate the matter. I'm going to leave that for now. Prestige goes up for doing that, that's good. Right. Hold the summer fair. Yes, monkey. Yep, stick. Here's your money. Plot power's not looking good there at all, is it? But again, it's just, we're seeking the prestige, that's what we want. We're just looking for the prestige points and the opinion. Wow, that didn't do much, did it? Okay. We had very little going on at all. What is our... 206. What? That's come down again. Okay, well, it's during, isn't it? Betrothal can marry. This is great. So where are you? County of... Okay, so that means we can have a... You won't have matrilineal, will you? I don't think it ever would have been. I don't think it was set to be matrilineal, that one. Who's this? My daughter. Eulalia Scleros. Okay, let's send that through. That's fine. Although... Will that actually even work? This guy... Oh, right. This could all go bad, really. But we can form an alliance for now. Boink. Hopefully they don't kill him, because then we'll just lose that out. Oh, great. What's going on here? Prince Christophorus the Unready has declared Trebizondian holy war for Karvuna on Khan Omatag the Beheader. That's fine. That's external. What is going on here? Jesus. This is still going. Yay. Good. Okay, so we have an alliance. Just those two now. Poop. Really, really poopy. What's happening with my son? My heir is now doing his own thing. Does he have a guardian? Well, he's doing his own thing, so he's going to be whatever he wants to be instead. Daughter's now often married. The eldest son is doing his own thing. The younger son is betrothed to this lady there. That's why we have that. Just trying to refresh and make sure that these guys are all being used for their purposes, which is great. And then the bastard child, which could be helpful in terms of alliances, etc. Who could we ally with? I mean, the themes here are just all broken up. Well, it's a shame, really. It just seems a bit odd. I might have to, like, go and kill the guy who holds the main theme, I guess. Is it this guy here? No. Who is it that has everything now? Or is it you? Do you have everything again? No. Theme of Athens. Wait, but who has the damn theme? There you are. Where are you based at? There, right. So you're... Oh, you're there. There you are. I see. He would be the guy that we'd want to kill, right? I mean, he has an heir. There's two, actually. Oh, who's this? Why would that be his heir and not him? Oh, he's in court. Fine. Interesting, interesting. Looks to me now that we'd want to maybe fabricate claims against him. What would be the plot power? 65%. Interesting. Okay, let's forget about the woman for now. We could probably fabricate a claim soon enough and move on with that. But not enough people like us right now, but we'll put it onto this and look to see if that would help break up let them break up the strategic, the themes, sorry. Seems that they took a holy site of the Orthodox faith. Okay. Karuna. Oh, really? Okay. Why am I on the religious screen anyway? I don't know what I'm doing on that. Okay, there we go. Promised Diogenes Neapolites that he had a chance. Who can afford to lose it most? Well, you can technically, but that'll be another person who doesn't like me. Fine. Make him my steward and then he'll like me a bit more. Go. Steward! I guess you can now collect taxes again in Hellas. That's fine. You are a little bit better. It's fine. We're coming up to November, and then we'll run a feast. All my vessels will be there. Well, will they? A lot of them turned it down last time. The fire blasted right past my face, and I felt how my hair started to curl away from the fire. I guess we'll be impressed if they entertained at my feast. Yes, go. That's the purpose. The wandering minstrel entered the castle singing, and did not stop until he found me. Go. That's the point. And we'll spend lavishly, and perhaps now more people will come. Right. Well, I don't know if this matters. Yes, I need to pull that guy out. I'm going to let it be because there's no point anymore in having the spy there. Instead, yeah, sorry, move my Mysticos. Build a spy network here. Well, actually, is the sun... Where's the sun anyway? Oh, gosh, he's over there. Okay, fine. Waste of time. Okay, so who is not going to come? You what? Looks like only one of them didn't come that time, which is better. Yes, good news. The last of the guests has returned home. Okay, so 10 prestige, opinion up by 5. How is my court doing now? Court! Vassals. Oh, God, it still sucks, but it's a little better, actually. It is a little better. Let's just... We're going for the money now. Okay. My liege, my mission to Constantinople has so far been a success. Perfect. Probably got this wrong. Let's change the plot power to this guy, otherwise I'm wasting plot power. Because I think that's not going to work. Yeah, that didn't work. So that was the wrong place to send him. I went ahead too quick. Boink. Now, who might want to help? There's a few yellow hands, but we still need the prestige, don't we? And the opinion. Wow, we've got a lot of minuses, huge minuses here that we need to change. I'm not entirely sure that's going to work, but... Arta. Right, I am now going to instead fabricate claims for Arta. There we go. I was wasting time there, wasn't I? And what's your hit rate? 18% yearly. Well, it's going to take a while. I am going to speed up the game because we're now just going to look at saving money. and within that expanding. Purchase have been seen in Hellas. They're busy. Let's leave that for now. Oh. Merciful. A servant. Lover. Oh, something's gone there. Okay. Oh! What happened there? Why have I all of a sudden got lots of money? I didn't unpause it that long. That's a bit odd. Where did that suddenly come from? What happened? That's odd. I wasn't even alerted that that money came in. Very concerned. Ooh, what the hell are you doing? Oh, wow, it's the, Okay, hopefully they're just... Oh, wow, they're really eating in. That's, Thessaloniki, isn't it? Or, yes. Thessaloniki is going. Or Thessaloniki, actually, I think. Oh, bugger. Okay, we're in a bit of trouble, probably, because they're going to keep eating into us, I think. And because of these internal wars which are being fought, they can't stabilize. They're just... Oh, God. A bunch of idiots. Did I? Nope. Chancellor's still fabricating claims. There he is. Fabricating claims. He was elsewhere. He was improving diplomatic relations up here with our guy. But now I brought him down to Arta. I think maybe I never put him in the place in the first place. What? So I don't know where that money's come from. That's good news. We can start again with... Yeah, we can keep up the feasts. We just need as much prestige as we can get. Go. Go. And... Yes, that's fine. Yay. Whatever. Right, a priest has arrived and asked for an audience. After being shown in, he explains that his small church can no longer protect the holy relic it holds. Due to robbers plaguing the countryside, he therefore asks for your family to keep it. Great, piety, lovely. Point. Oh, I've made a few mistakes on this run already. Received a beautiful new finger of St. John, so we now have that in our treasury, that's right. So that adds prestige monthly, more piety monthly certainly, and learning +1, that's great, lovely. It's just random. If I destroyed it, why would I do that? It's not indestructible. Removed, okay. A finger belongs to St. John the Baptist. St. John was a prophet of the Messiah and was also the one to baptize Jesus. He certainly was. That's how it goes in the book. Yeah, no problem. Sir Brot, well, yeah, I've shifted my focus to killing this guy. I don't know if it's going to work out. Again, this is why I need the opinion to go up, really, across the board, because I need people to like me enough that I can spend a bit. Who would be the highest percentage here? Is that really it? 16%. So we'd need a ton of people to work on him. That's unfortunate. It might not be a good idea, but he has the, I mean, how... Ugh. Let's see, how old is he? He's 45. I guess he won't be around much longer, but for me it's just about saving the money, I guess. Because right now we're just focusing on the money. Here we go. Bishop Herthius cut the throat of one of my servants. This guy. These bishops, for goodness sake, are getting on my teat. Cruel. Again, these cruel bishops I have that I just need to imprison and remove. Throw in the oubliette, in fact. I have one already. Let's do that. No. Where's my... Where's my prisoner gone? He was in prison. There was someone in prison. Did he die? Yeah, you're right. I think that it's probably pointless, Sir Brot. I think I'll pull him out, actually, because it's too low and it's going to take too long. Boink. Boink. What's this? Arbitrary? No. You're going to go in jail, good sir, and that gives me another chance to shove my son in there when he's of age. The last of the guests has returned home and everyone agreed it was this year's greatest feast. Fantastic. Okay, so... How old is my son? I know I shouldn't panic. What is going on with the opinion here? It's all over the shot. It really is. I'm just not... I'm not improving matters at all. What's going on? Minus 25, fine. That will end... Will that ever end? I don't think... Wait a minute. Alliance Breaker. Yes, it does in 804. So we've got another 4 years of that. Why do you not like me? In prison. You're in prison. That's why. I think... Gosh, it's really bad. It really is. tax is also pretty low as well. I'm getting a little less, although 390 isn't bad. It's an improvement, certainly. Send a gift. And send a gift. Cheer these guys up a little bit. It's just I had some money coming somehow. I don't know how. And you, good sir. Again, how old is my son? He's coming up, isn't he, to of age? 14. So in 2 years' time, we can look to... If I throw the other guy in the oubliette, maybe I'll have a... Where am I going? Intrigue. Can't do that. Intrigue. Prisoners. You're an ass, good sir. I think you've caused me a few problems, I'm sure of it. Throw in the oubliette. Just get on with it. And hopefully he'll drop dead soon. Now, yes, we're going to pull these guys out because... I don't know, it doesn't seem to be any purpose there. This will all be my sons eventually. That's him there, looking kind of weird. 16 years old. How old am I now? I am 40, so still got some time. Thessalia. Now, we could look into here and see if there's any... Now, that's okay. It's also a different... It is different. Blip. Pavlos Thessalia. Oh, who would inherit? It would be... Yes. Podopokoros. And so if we were to get rid of him, maybe, who knows? We can have a... Oh, I should just look at the percentage power before I even look at those things. Let's go to you. What's the percentage power here? 73%. That's possible. It's looking a bit better. But again, all thumbs down across the board. Let's kill it for now. You. Can I actually plot to kill you? And if I do... Might even be easier, who knows? Nope, absolutely no, because he's in prison. That probably makes sense. But the son, the heir. Now, what's the line here? Tolotheos. I'm not sure where... Is that his brother, by any chance? Yes. No, that's Matos. No, that's Manthos. And then sibling. Oh, right, they've got the same first name, I guess, or... Oh, we've got a few... still not great enough. Okay, nope. And... Theme of Athens. Oh, right, yes. I mean, why can't I do this? Claimed by Count Theodorus of Hellas. Right, no, sorry, yeah. Is not a viceroyalty. Of course, we can't fabricate claims on the viceroyalties. Poop. Okay. Let's move on forward. Again, this is just making the monies. We're probably just waiting now to move towards... Maybe improving the structures now within our holding, in our domain. Because that's something I haven't paid attention to at all. Celeste Nicephorus of the Byzantine Empire has inherited the theme of Dalmatia from Strategis. Where are you? All the way over there. Fine. So this is fabrication. This is mine, this is mine, this is my son's. These two here... I mean, I guess we could press eventually, but again, I'd be looking at Arta first, that's the point. I think we're just looking to get the... Yeah, waiting for that. I think... Now, my court... Great! Improve the relationship with the ecumenical patriarch. Now, what can I do in terms of excommunication, that kind of thing? So, it cost me 50 piety. Religious authority must be 40%, which it is. And what would be... Right, his positive opinion is too high. Interesting, interesting. We'd need to... My spymaster's there anyway, but he's... No, he isn't. Ah, yes, now I've got to find a way for my spymaster to do something useful. We could have him scheme... No, not scheme. It is this. Yes, intrigue events against this lady here. And then we could look to maybe... and I could spy in a couple of years. Can't I? So when is it? 802. So yeah, another... Then I'll spy on her and then see if we can ruin relationships maybe. Poachers have been seen in Hellas. No, let's keep going. Ooh, sorry. The island on the right side of Arta is a county as well, which is underneath your liege, left side. So, Euboeos. Is it? Euboea. 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 Yes, and here, which is Nachos. Nachos, Euboea, excellent. Oh, this one. Sorry, you said the left. You did say left, didn't you? No, that's the right. That's the right side. That's the left. But did you mean this one? Is that within the same? Because it is green, isn't it? Aegean Islands, and then this is the theme of Epirus. Well, yeah, because... Cool. Although, it is underneath the liege. Yeah, that's right, it is. But it's under the theme, and then it's under the Byzantine Empire, which is a little confusing. Because this guy, it doesn't say it's under... It's so confusing. Let me just hover over him. Yes, he has the Strategies of Epirus. Yeah, it's just... it's not as clear, sometimes, who has what. Yeah, his liege is there. Sorry, I'm being silly. But yeah, that's right. You know what? I didn't actually notice that particular one so much. There's a male heir. There's a bunch of heirs there. Looks like I'm working Arta for some reason. I mean, the boy... We get her, then the boy, and... I've never excommunicated anyone. I don't know how that would actually affect the playthrough. Let's see. But we can work on... I'm just working on ruining the relationships, I think, between these people. While also making money, and also waiting for the spy-on technique to come through in 802, which is what? Is it January or July? Just want to... Right. Yes, they definitely are overseen, and I've overlooked, definitely. Theophiloctus Scleros is now of legal age. He became a naive appeaser. What's your stats? You're, okay, not too horrific. I've seen better. Now, you good sir, we need to think very... We need to consider this. Now, I'm going to get my vassals. Okay, this is looking good. We can probably do a minus here and not be too concerned. Revoke. I mean, it's not great. We'll have to do. Again, can I gift these guys again? Yes, I can. What about you guys? No, I didn't think so. And you are too close, aren't you, as well? Yeah. But we can... Let's revoke this guy's title. Hey, what the bloody hell? Oh, no. Oh. Damn it. Revocation, so it's a limited crown authority. We're going to have to get into a faction at some stage, but we can't be part of those factions because we're not high enough level. So revocation is not possible. So I can't revoke. Now, if I kill him, I'm guessing, is it investiture? Or is it... I don't know how it... Wait a minute, sorry, I look at my laws. Byzantine Empire, realm... So, administration... Oh, wait a minute, I can't actually see any evidence of regard to the... What? Centralization's high. Duchies. How do we get... How do we change that then? That's confusing. So yes, County of House. Theme of Trebizond. Minimal... But it's the Byzantine Empire that's causing the problem. It's minimal crown authority. It's not even that we need to lower. What the hell is stopping me from changing... Because I can't... There's no option. When it comes to the Roman Empire or the Catholics elsewhere, you've got papal or investiture. You've got the option to... But I can't see it here. I can't understand why... Is it just never an option? Can I never revoke within the Byzantine Empire? Is that the problem? It's probably the problem, isn't it? And if that's the case, then his... If we go to... Is it here? Oop. Guy in prison. He doesn't have an heir. So instead it'll just come on through, won't it? So, what is this? Open elective. Unknown successor. That's interesting. So, ooh, is it this guy? Can I speak to you in any way? Can you... Blah, come on. Huh, that's... Oh, yeah, sorry, what I'm trying to do is find out why I can't put my son... Or I cannot revoke the title of the chap in prison. So, prisoners, this guy. I want him I wanted to revoke his title, but you can't. I mean, it says there I can, then you go in here, and no, it's the Crown Authority of Byzantine Empire allows revocation, which is not the case. That's the Crown Authority. And if I go into the Crown Authority law here, it's minimum. So, what? It's really confusing. Revocation of titles allowed. Oh, right. It's here. We need medium Crown Authority. We need to step up. Damn. That's gonna be really tricky. Poop. Okay, so that's really odd. I find that very odd that the Crown Authority goes up, but then it allows them to revoke. That is really odd. That's really annoying though, because that would take 2 generations to step this up. So we'd have to, and we can't press because we're not high enough. We're not strategic. So really, we're just aiming to become strategic. So we need to. It doesn't matter. It's fine. But I mean. The only thing I can think of is, what else can I do, actually? Oh, you know what? I can kill my other son. My other son is no longer in control. That's, there's a benefit of landing a child, isn't it? I'm pretty sure of it. Wait. No, wait. Training president with a... yeah, that's fine. Pause this. Go to this guy. He's my son, but... No! For goodness sake! Ah! I don't... come on. I know he... No, you can't kill your heir, I guess, but, I mean... It's a pain. It's really a bit of a pain there. It's stopping you from messing with the laws, the inheritance laws. Now, why can't I change them anyway? No vassal has a negative opinion of you, so I can change them. So it's going to get split. My son is going to... Well, I'll still have 2, but Demetrius I'll lose out to another son. And I think then, that's the point where you can kill your brother. I'll have to be my son before I can kill my brother. Tavares, yes, welcome to the stream. I am playing without the Conclave DLC. I've got all the DLCs up to, I can't remember which one it is, but I don't have the last 4, so that includes Jade Dragon. So I didn't have the last 3, now I don't have the last 4, but I'm slowly adding them on as the game goes on. Yes, because it not only affects the Emperor's crown, it also affects all other crowns. Yeah, counts, dukes, kings, yeah, blah. Okay, well, you know, we've hit a wall. We've hit a wall, and I find that interesting though. That yeah, as you say, the crown, it affects. You know, they can't do things, and we can't do things. But I would have got the impression that the lower their crown authority, the higher our sort of internal vassal operations. You know, the control that we have. But that's not the case. It seems to be that they increase crown authority, then yes, our crown authority also increases. Because you're right. Yeah, looking at it, if you look at the law. Here, the realm, it is indeed here. The crown laws of the Byzantine Empire apply across the board. Yeah, so again, these little subtleties. It's good to know and good to learn. Let's unpause. Let's fly through this. Because with Conclave, you have the option to get the privilege to revoke titles within your domain. Okay, yeah, that's definitely what I'm missing. That'll be interesting to look into that. And I wonder by which function that you're allowed to do that, and if it still works within the Byzantine Empire. I'm guessing, as you say, it will be the case. I'm just wondering what is it that Conclave is allowing? What specific? How is it bypassing? I guess the crown laws in that way. My liege, there's a rumor here in Arta that one of your local nobles might be corrupt. Yeah, let's do that now because I don't know what I'll do. Okay. Managed to get away. We'll go ahead and spread the rumor about his corruption and destroy his reputation among his vassals. Okay. Again, we're just waiting now for these numbers to pop up, really, because betrothed can marry. So that is my son. That's my younger son. Can marry this lady. Okay, so that is... Where are you out at? Oh, that's right. That's why we have the alliance with them. Okay, good. So we continue with our allies, don't we? These 2. Okay. Yeah. Yep, good. So, yeah, we know why that title loss is happening. It's Demetrius. I'm still unmarried. That's right. I'm wondering now, actually, should I just get married for the... Because I've been waiting to marry the other one, but she was homosexual, so we couldn't do it. But if we marry now... For the stats, we might actually have a better chance. So, oh, that's a pretty good stat. There's a Greek here at 14. She's ambitious as well. But if we have another bloody child, that would just be a nightmare, so no, let's not. Stewardship. Is there anyone with better 18, 31 years old? No, no, no. That's it. Greek. Let's go marry this lady if we can. Because, no, let's not do that. Let's send that through and see what happens. Simply because we could do with a slight stat boost, I guess, for the numbers. Yay! That's it. New wife, old wife, dead wife, living wife. Very good. Okay, so Tavares, in Conclave you have the option to get rid, and you have councillors vote on whether you have the right to revoke titles or not. So that's the way they... I'm glad you understood what I was asking for, actually, because sometimes I don't get my point across. But so you generally buy favours from them to push the law through, but you would not recommend Sir Brot buying Jade Dragon. It always crashes for me and a friend of mine after the DLC when you click on a creatable title. I think it's always best to probably, you know, there are those people, they're called kind of pioneers, I guess. They go and get the DLCs, they go through all the crashes, they report everything back, and then all the patches are released, and then, yeah, so in about 3 months' time, it'll probably be really super clean. And I'll certainly have Jade Dragon probably no later than 3 months from now, but probably by sometime December or January, I think. But right now, I think playing down here, I wonder how... obviously, Conclave has an impact, but I don't know how much of an impact does Jade Dragon have on, say, the Byzantine Empire. I understand about the Silk Road, etc., but I wonder what the influence is with that distance. Enthusa Esoros has arrived at your court. There we are. So, and has that changed people's opinions in terms of... Yeah, my vassals actually are okay. I mean, I gifted them anyway, a bunch. This guy I can't do anything with. I mean, if I just got rid... I mean, is he in the oubliette now or not? Yes, he is, isn't he? I can blind him. Ooh, if I blind him... Ooh. Which trait? It says 25% chance of Count Theodorus of Hellas gains the trait of... What? Damn it, I can't see it. It doesn't say anything. So, Tavares, you haven't run into any trouble yourself. There's always a couple of bugs with Paradox DLCs. Yeah, I mean, it's quite complex. There's a lot going on in the background, and they have to tie... The DLCs are great because it seems to me that everything ties into everything. You know, they're not just putting... I always feel like, for instance, Civ 5 is a good example for me, that the added DLCs or the expansions just added layers on layers, and they weren't really a part of anything. For instance, the religion mechanic, you could go and do religion things, and it would just affect religion stuff over here. But it didn't fit really at all with the rest of the game, in my opinion. It just felt like I wasn't really having any sort of influence on the other mechanics. While in this game, religion is just it's integrated, and of course I feel that that's the case. Their DLCs are very much integrated on many different levels. For instance, the Conclave DLC, as you say, has this ability to allow you to revoke titles because you have counselors, and that has to, you know, that's integrated into the interplay between the crown laws and the rest of the empire or the nation. Okay, so we're not going to blind him. I'll leave him to it for now. I guess he's just sitting around doing nothing. Castrate. What would that do? Oh, I can get the trait Cruel. I suppose that's what would happen. Now, being cruel, I'm not sure if that would be of any benefit to me. We'll leave him to it for now. Okay. I guess I'm not making as much money because he doesn't like me. Okay. Decided to institute the limited crown authority law in the Byzantine Empire. The good thing about these people switching up... Now wait, if they switch up, their crown laws go back to minimum again, don't they? So, no, it's not good. It's not good for me. It's good for some things. For instance, if I want to have vassal infighting, then these revolts are great. But otherwise, it limits revocation options, for instance. Go. Right. Okay, so now Achaia belongs to... Well, it's brought back but then handed to this lad, whose parent was probably... Oh, wrong one. Yeah, that's him. Now he's the strategist of Niphon of Achaia. Great. I'm still spying on this woman, just trying to see if anything will happen. Ooh, what's that? Which claim is this? I can claim Achaia via my wife! How odd! I didn't expect that, but okay, that's good. We have a claim through our wife. How cool! But what is the overall 363? can't be right. From the domain. Wow, what's going on here? Well, he can pull up that many, but that doesn't sound right. Unless he's got opinion problems across the board. What's his vassals think of him? Now these... yeah, oh, they don't like him. He's not getting anything, so... Ooh. Because I've refueled, surely. At 1.18, we have some money. Is that kind of... yeah, it's a target, isn't it? No, it's not. For goodness sake. What's it part of? What are you? You're part of the theme of Achaia. You're a different theme. I'm just being a poop. Don't worry about it. Forget it. I need to step up, don't I, to the strategist level. You'll be able to war against other vassals if the Emperor bumps up the crown laws to medium. That's right. That's the problem. Medium laws, which is why it's good that they do have these little revolts. Or, of course, if you're a duke, you can then start, you know, building factions for them to lower the authority. It's just these little details I'm getting more and more used to as time's gone on. But I'm now at just over 100 hours of gameplay, and I'm still trying to figure stuff out. Okay, so I'm not going to bother with that. Let's carry on with Arta. Go, go, go. What? You're 45 years old! Damn it! You know what happened there? She's 45, and the cutoff is 40. 45 is the last year, isn't it? You son of a... oh my god, if you have a boy, this is the worst case scenario, really. Was I gonna... oh, that's it. I still haven't switched on Spy on, have I? I can do that now. Intrigue. Go. And now let's go here. Spy on you. Get on with it. We're gonna see. I'm gonna be so upset if it's okay, so we've just had an idle council member. Why are you idle? What's going on? Okay, Basileus Nicephorus of the Byzantine Empire has declared his renunciation. Oh, of iconoclasm. Of course you have. Denouncing it as heresy and officially returning the empire to orthodoxy. He commands all his subjects to follow suit and again venerate the holy icons and other religious art. Well, there's no more internal wars, which is great. Let's just do what he says. Why not? That's why the ecclesiarch was kicked out, so that they could go back and do that. Yay, that's fine. That never happens at 45. What the hell's going on? Yeah, Tavares, I mean, that's such a random thing. I get married and then she has a baby. What are her stats? She's chaste! Why are you having a kid? I don't understand you. Maybe I could kill her. No, that's not dealing with the situation, is it? Okay. Alright, let's move on. Let's just hope, fingers crossed, she has a girl. And let's... limited crown authority, fine. It's not going to cause me much or any problems right now, I think. I found out nothing new and useful about Countess Eulalia of Arta, but as my shady informant pointed out, there's nothing preventing me from making stuff up. How's our relationship with the dude? Oh, for goodness sake. There's a new one. 15. Oh, we could do that. Oh, wow, that's a leap. Okay, cool. So, vicious rumors, -10. Lucifer, yes, she is surely a willing slave to dark forces. 7% chance. Yeah, let's go with that. I write to you with bad news from Hellas. My efforts to squeeze some extra taxes out of the population. Okay, so we've got potential... What? Really? That was Hellas, wasn't it? Yeah. Nothing's happened with the revolt risk there at all. It's still at 0%. What? Weird. Oh gosh, that's right. We're going to have to proselytize, aren't we? We are going to have to oh, okay. Fine. Well, we can wait for now. We're going to have tax issues, aren't we? Maybe. What is the actual modifier there? Sorry. So we're iconoclast. And... high taxes, 5%. Iconoclasm. Right, heresy, it adds 3%, but we're still at 0. No, that's 8%. That's 8%. I'm not reading that right. Whoops. That's 8%. We need to shove our guy in there right now and deal with that. Suppress the revolt down in Hellas. There we go. We learned our lesson pretty quick. 8%. Triffin of Melitinian peasant revolt. Has declared peasant revolt from Melitine on Basileus Nicephorus of the Byzantine Empire. Of course you have. Of course you have. What are you doing? How much of whatever is this? Wait. Oh, it's There mustn't be anything, really. It just looks like... Is that an event? Because I can't see where those guys are. They're just... Well, they're there. Yes, it looks like... No, wait. There. Nope, that's not them either. That's odd. Yes, their shield isn't actually... Maybe if I unpause. Nope, still not sending me anywhere. Okay. Weird. And let's keep going. Demon spawn. Demon spawn. Does that actually happen? I'm not having much luck spying on Countess Eulalia. Perhaps I should focus my efforts elsewhere. No, not for now. Let's keep going. Now, what is her relation with the guy, the dude? Now, not so good with the liege, but also it's... I wanted to see what her relationship was with upstairs dude. Ooh, she really doesn't like me at all, does she? You... Oh, sorry. Religion. 61 for me right now. That's dropping quick, isn't it? Bloody hell. Why is that? Alliance breaker already, but that can't be. I thought it already had that score. Okay. I guess I'll just have to try other opinions. What's his name over here? Religion dude? Sorry. Yosef. Oh, for goodness sake. There. Minus 21. That's good news. Now, does that mean anything at all? Because if anything means anything, what the hell means... Wait a minute, what the hell? Oh, God. Why? Why are things changing? Is it anything to do with the fact that the law, that the things have changed and we can't... What are you? What are... You are an iconoclast. That's why. It's because you're still an iconoclast, so I can't ask for you to be... Ah, you butt. Spy on her again. Well... I'm not even sure what excommunication does anyway in this game. Do you guys know? Right click on him and on the top there are 3 small circles. Oh yeah. 3 small circles. 1 is go to, so you can see where he is. Okay, cool. Oh man, okay. Let's keep going. It looks like this isn't really working out right now. I'm just trying to press the claims again. In fact, while I'm at this, I could probably do... yes, we had a daughter. Great. And I think she's done. Are you cooked? Are you finished, good lady? 46 years old. Well done. Have no idea how you managed that. Hold a summer fair. Fine. We've got some money to spend. We should probably be looking to improve the situation internally now, actually, as well. Let's look at Hellas. Let's look at our castle. So... why not? Let's just get things moving up, I suppose. Castle Shipyard. I don't really care about the ships right now, but that's going to be definitely good for expansion later. Tricky, really. It's one or the other. We'll go for this for now. Let's just upgrade and get our guy who can oversee construction here in Hellas and increase the speed of that. And go. Right, if you're Catholic, you can have the Pope give his blessing to invade a larger realm that might be excommunicated. Ah, okay. I was just wondering if it just kind of kicked them out or somehow, but I guess it's got nothing to do with them being a count or whatever they're ruling. Suspicious. Intrigue goes up. Intrigue could be good. What's the other one? -1 on diplomacy. But I also want people to like me still, but... No, don't want to do that. Fine, we'll give it a go. Word stood against word, the farmers against the courtiers, about damage caused to the farmer's house by a cow owned by the courtier. Oh right, and this guy... okay, so... he is my son. He's my other son. Now he would react to it. That's interesting. The farmer should be compensated. Now this is interesting. Are any of his stats kind of... he's greedy, he's proud, and he's gluttonous. So perhaps he likes cows. Eating cows. So what's... caused by a cow owned by the courtier. So... that would mean He's in the favor of the courtier? Farmer's lying. No! Fine. That's weird. Okay, so minus 10 and minus 20. Oh, the other way around. Gosh, that's my son as well. That's not good. Bugger. Excommunication gives all other characters on the screen an excommunication casus belli to overthrow them. Ooh. Okay. So can I then overthrow them? If I was to do that. For a character who is quick, that is the worst stats I've ever seen on your stun. Is he quick, is he? Oh, yes, he is, I guess. Yeah, he's not doing too good. I don't know why. I mean, he had a Guardian. Yeah, I need to learn better to assign the right kinds of Guardians, I think, as well. Economical Patriarch Yosef, great. He's happy with me. What are you doing? Are you still... You're still one of them? And I can't ask them, can I, to do anything different? Okay. Gosh, it's taking its time. Okay, so 10 prestige. We're getting a prestige back. We'd be much further along if I hadn't actually lost 900 prestige thereabouts for declining to join a revolt, which actually would have been better, because I think the revolts ended up winning. My liege, I wish to intercede on the behalf of one of your prisoners, Bishop Harthius of Libidea. Surely a show of mercy would please all your vassals. Would it, though? Very well. Would it actually... Oh, for goodness sake. My vassals. Bunch of... It's been really hard to please these guys. Absolutely not. So he's a minus 10, and he can't afford that, really, can he? No. Ah, I can do that, though. Fine, because my diplomacy is relatively okay. My other son, what are his stats doing? Oh, they're better. He's great at martial. He's actually... But yeah, otherwise he kind of sucks too. How old am I? 43. It's not... So let's do a feast, because I can just about do it, I guess, and that makes sense. I just need these guys to like me, for goodness sake. Yes. It's going to be expensive. Go. Okay. Who's not coming? Fine. Okay, just him. But there's only 2 to come, otherwise, isn't there? Great, we became... That's good. Everyone drank and was happy, except Bishop Petros, who refused more wine. This insulting gesture means that he does not appreciate my hospitality. God damn it! Okay, this is not working the way I want it to. How else am I supposed to improve the relationships with these guys? Okay, thanks to my law spies, I found out that Countess Eulalia of Arta is attempting to promote her vile heresies. How should I use this information? Inform her liege... So, Prince Christophorus of the Byzantine Empire. Threaten Eulalia with exposure until she joins my factions. And keep this information to myself. I can't join factions, though. We can't do anything, can we? There's nothing we can do on this level. I'll inform him. I don't know what that does. He's grateful and upset about the evidence I provided against Countess Eulalia of Arta. She's been publicly denounced and humiliated. Okay. Again, not sure what that does. I know he dislikes her, and maybe if she had the theme... that she'd be less likely to hold it, maybe. I don't know. Higher learning guardians, yeah. So the ones with the books, with the dots on them, I'm assuming. They will just abdicate to their heir. Right. Right. Okay. For the... Is that for excommunication, Sir Brot? They abdicate to their heirs. Come along, for goodness sake. I need a reason to fight. I'm not bankrupt. Well, I am bankrupt, of course, right now, yeah. Damn it. Go. Okay, I got 100 prestige, though. So, again, that's what's helping with the points, but... Right. One of my informants, a young soldier with more vices than he can afford. This, now, I believe, is having the guy, the spy. That's... My spy on technique has done certain things, but this is now, I believe, I put my... Mystikos in there. So, one of my informants, a young soldier with more vices than he can afford, has managed to gain the trust of Countess Eulalia, and now often stands guard outside her door. I don't understand how the fellow managed it, but who am I to look a gift horse in the mouth? For enough gold, he might be persuaded to get rid of Eulalia. Really? That would all... come on. It won't work, though. What? Why is that one broken down? No longer have any marriage ties. Who's died? Who died? My daughter died in childbirth. Okay, that's sad, I guess. But makes sense. My spy. Only managed to wound the foul boar. Worse, he was captured trying to escape. My complicity is known. Oh, for good's sake. Dies from infection. She is wounded. She really hates me. But she's wounded. Okay. Hope for infection. Let's go. Let's go with that. Well, again, I'm not sure what else it'll do, really. I mean, there's an heir there, but then what's the actual... There's a few people... There's a whole bunch of people that it can fall back on. Because she has a few kids. I'm starting to think Sibylla might fancy me. No, let's not bother with that right now. So we can give our son, the bastard son. Now, I would actually hand him again. Sign Guardian. Would it make sense to hand him someone who has high intrigue and is Greek? Oh, that's interesting. Okay. That's me. Sorry, of course. I don't have an opinion that way around. But, oh yes, I'm an elusive shadow. So would it make sense to give him someone? Do that maybe. And then if they are placed in other courts and married off, then they can help in certain ways. Then we can marry off people so that we can kill people. Does that work that way, do you think? Because I'm wondering if they have a higher intrigue, that they can have higher plotting power when you're trying to get plots running. My ward Isidorus is inquisitive and asks so many questions it is hard to answer them all. I try my best, and for every answer I give, Isidorus seems to like me even more. Yes, great. Well, that's my son, and we get some prestige. That's fantastic. Awesome. It's a shame he's a bastard. I love him more than the others, it seems. Yes, the barracks have been done. So, Basileus Nicephorus of the Byzantine Empire has inherited the Duchy of, yes, from Duke Levin the Just. Okay. Well, what are we doing? What are we doing? I think we're just saving money right now. No, I'll keep going. Anastasia. That's my son, has had a kid. Great. That's cool. And that's the other child, the younger child as well, so that's not too bad. Oh, have you died? Natural death. He was 66. Okay, so let's see. Can we find a better Mystikos? We have a 10. Let's go to the... refresh this. Search the realm. I still feel like looking outside is a bit unrealistic. Men who would be happy to join... Oh, sorry. He was my Mystikos, wasn't he? Yeah. So, I did that wrong. That was the button. Yeah, so, no. There's only 9 is the highest. You are Count. Thumbs down. You, sir. 20. You're an Alan. Don't like me very much. Oh, thumbs up here from a 19. Intricate web weaver. Club-footed. Paranoid, cynical, greedy, envious. Don't like those ideas. He looks like someone who'd turn on you. Deceitful. There you go again. 18. Ooh. It's a 2-star on the scheming. Impaler. Yikes. Here. Elusive shadow. Lover's pox. Well, I can't catch it, I'm hoping. If you marry him to someone with high intrigue, they will have better plotting power, I believe, because the cumulative intrigue will be higher. Right, okay. So then, for instance, he can marry into someone's court. So if he married matrilineally, for instance, we can send him out, and then we can use that as a sort of an intrigue bomb or a plot bomb, I suppose. Casarius, courtier in Sorrento. No. We've moved on from that already. We're just trying to see if there's someone... Lustful, that's fine. Diligent, just. Here he seems a bit better. He's a little paranoid, but that works for intrigue, doesn't it? Yeah, this guy. He's Italian. Lovely. Let's... Oh, no. He's a bloody count, isn't he? For goodness sake. There's no thumbs on him. Here. Again, elusive shadow. What the word? Possessed. Possessed. Oh, for goodness sake. No. Elusive shadow. Greedy. Envious. That's not too bad. Temperate. Deceitful. Just. Deceitful. What is that doing? Intrigue goes up. Elusive shadow. Thumbs down. Certainly won't be coming. Let's try to step up because we're losing some points here. Probably the thumbs up here. It's a little boring, but... There weren't any other... This is a 4-star at the very top, but he won't come at all. Let's just bring him in. Invite to court. Boink. Excellent. There we go. And maybe... sending him a gift. No, let's just carry on for now. What's this? You were building a spy network here in Arta. Keep going. To the great Count Theodorus, blessings upon you and your house. We would like to appoint you as spy master. What do you say? Fine. Why not? I guess I'd get some... Do I get something? Well, yeah, intrigue has gone up, I think. Has it? Well, my intrigue was good anyway, I suppose. It's the other part about CK2. You are quick into the genetics game to breed the right traits of your offspring. Bring the quick guy, have him get married, and hopefully produce quick offspring. Oh, is that what quick is? It's... Okay. Remove him. Remove? Remove who? Sorry. God, I'm getting very stuck now. My brain is kind of slowing down a little. Oh, it's still max speed, but... What am I up to? Oh, right, that's right. Oh, cool. So, yeah, I think I've completely forgotten that actually can be a bonus. So this is our liege. So, for instance, if we wanted to plot against him, just to break these themes down a little bit. What the bloody hell? Look at that plot power. That's remarkable. So that's hilarious. That is absolutely brilliant. But no one else really likes us. But we can trigger this, can't we, by ourselves, I'm guessing. I'm assuming. This should happen, right? Any moment then. This could be interesting. I won't move my Mysticos for now because I think I'm just having them... Ooh, what's this? Truces are expiring. With... Really? I had a truce with the County of Region? Okay. Maybe it's an odd one. No, I'll keep going for now. You never know. I don't know what use it is. All I've ever seen that is to change people's opinions. Okay, let's get off with that one. Let's keep going for now with that. Nice one, Sir Brot. Thanks for the heads up. The only council member you have to take care of is the spy master, because if he wants you dead, you are dead. But that works in both directions. Very super cool. Watch from the shadows as my spy master, Casarius, surreptitiously marked a spot on the wall with a piece of chalk. This might just be his normal skullduggery, but my intuition says not. Well, he likes me. Time to spy on the spy. Is that going to mess up my plans or what? Let's just have a look. Doesn't matter. Let's carry on. I've not done that. I've not had that appear before, spying on the spy, so that we'll try it just for the hell of it. Okay, so he likes us a bit more, but again... Over the last week I've observed my spy master Casarius carefully and found nothing further to arouse my suspicion. Perhaps I'll just have to accept that odd behavior goes with the job. Yeah, let's just continue. I can't see him being a big problem. Gnome plots. I'm the target of the Revoke the County of Demetrius from this guy. Wow. And I can't ask him to end the plot, can I? Can I? Is that a plot? That's interesting. Why would it be a plot? I mean, I find that interesting, actually. Ooh. Well, let's hope we get rid of him sooner, because I don't want to... Wait, what can he actually revoke? The County of Demetrius. He can revoke... Of course he can. Of course he can. We can send him a gift. Cheer him up a little bit. It's a bit expensive, but... He should stop doing that, because he'll think we're pals then, surely. So, let's have a look again. Will that plot dissipate? A group of robbers calling themselves the Band of Brothers have been brought before me. Okay, this again. These guys. Make them suffer before they die. No, I don't want to be... Wait, cruel. What does that do? Intrigue goes up. Diplomacy down a little bit. Maybe I'm going to do that right now, because I'll get a little more intrigue, and plot power might increase on this chap. It did a little bit, I think. Yes. Good point. Thanks again. These guys. Can I end... Wait a minute. Plot to kill, smile and take yes. Stop backing plot. Send it. So yeah, that's cool. That's a nice little detail there. Let's see what they have to say. Will not withdraw. I imagine the second one's going to come along now. I will not withdraw. I should have probably checked if they liked me enough. They probably like their liege. Wait. No, they like me more than liege, but they need a bit of a greater gap. Let's just keep going. I mean, yeah, that guy has... Sorry, in terms of intrigue, it's 80%. Let's just see if it dissipates anyway. Because it looks like he's not going to revoke unless he's at a higher number. I seem to feel that that's how it works with the AI. What? Okay. Gosh, a lot of stuff going on. I think it's hard to get focused. I don't know about you guys when you play this game, but I find it hard to stay focused. Sometimes I'm like, I should be doing something. But I am. I'm trying to focus on Arta. That's my next step. And everything else is just kind of dealing internally with things. And dealing with the RPG as it appears. Can I change this focus now? No, I think I did want to stay on that anyway for now, didn't I? But when is it next? 808. 7th of January, 808. Okay. And that claim is still there, isn't it? Yeah, which we still can't go for until we step up to Strategist. Cool. That. Oh. No longer the Magistros. Oh, you died. Damn you. So, we can look for a better Magistros now, because, yeah, this is certainly no good. We need... Let's have a look. So find characters. Much the same way. 25. Have we got any here? What's this? Ooh, Grey Eminence. A eunuch, but that's fine. I don't see why that's a bad thing. And he's slothful, but he's ambitious. That sounds awesome. He's Greek. So he's the same, but he is an iconoclast, but I can get him to change. Okay, that's fine. We'll see. That looks pretty good to me. Although that might change opinions across the board. Yay. I like that. Point. And then... Idle council members, of course he's idle, but what were we doing? Fabricating claims, of course we were, but he should be able to fabricate a little better now, I think. What's his rate? 19.38%. Oh well. So, we'll just have to wait and see. Oh! Right. So you need at least one. So it's by myself. I was going to say why it's not triggering right now. What's this one? Has that anything to do with me? That's my daughter-in-law. Isidorus is the prostrate of Nachos. Why are you doing that? I wonder. Do you have any liking for me? Let's see if he'll end that plot. No, he won't. I'm not going to send him any money right now. It's a weak plot for now. My plots. Can I plus anyone else in yet? Oh, just this one person, possibly, with a 15%. There are a few others, actually. Maybe send just one more in. Actually, I should have put that in order, actually, of strength. Did I not? I did. Yeah, I did anyway. That's fine. Okay, let's leave it at that. So that should leap up. Good. Good. Let's just keep an eye on the plots here. 86%. It's growing! But we're going to have to give something to someone here, surely. 51, that's not good. And you, 14. How about we send you a gift? What? And then ask you to stop backing the plot. Go. I will not... Oh, for goodness sake. Wow. Not good. Let's hopefully... We can see if we can kill him soon enough. I mean, it's pretty high percentage rate. This should be it. Does the Emperor like you? If he does, he may give you the Duke title when your liege dies. Now, that's... You're right, and I completely forgot I should be focusing on that. He's liked me for a while, this guy, actually. But I would like... Yeah... What would be a gift? Now, 68.2. That's not too far away. It might be worth doing that in the meantime. Yes! Okay, we're now going to lose the money on this one. But I think it's worth it. Arta we can step into now. The liege does like me. And he may offer, if it's all broken down, he may offer me a strategist of Athens. In fact, I think that makes perfect sense. I should end up with this area here, because that is actually the strategist as it stands. Wrong buttons, what am I doing? Realms, de jure, duchies. So it should be this. Oh, for goodness sake. So let's see what happens in the coming moments. At least there's a rumor here in Arta that one of the local numbers might be corrupt. Fine, I don't think it matters anymore. We have the claim. We need to tidy up our monies. Yep, we get the gold. That's even better. Good timing for that. See, I've got to say, this is why I like getting the hints. They're really helping because there's a lot of things going on at once, and one thing isn't just happening alone. It's happening connected with other events as well, and that's why I love the complicated element of the game. Okay. I watch from the shadows. Is my spy master? No, I'm gonna leave him alone. I don't know why. Actually, he doesn't like me anymore. Why? Envious. Short reign. Religious differences. Interesting. He is actually of one of them. Now, he won't change his religion. How much is a gift for him? 30. Can I demand his religious conversion now? No, he doesn't like me enough. But he might not bother with me for a while. Let's go. 86% and 241. Wow, I keep getting this guy triggered. Let's just go with it for now, because who knows. Eavesdropping from a secret passage in the walls, I overheard my faithless spy master, Crusader, talking to another conspirator. They are plotting to kill Baron Eutychius of Sorrento. Who is that? Of Sorrento? I don't know where Sorrento is. It doesn't help. I can imprison him. Well, he wants to kill someone else. Can I ask him just to end the plot? Go. Let's do that for now. Good, he's going to stop that. Poachers have been seen in Callipolis. I've not actually bothered with that. I'm going to leave that alone still. Sorry, reset your Chancellor so he has more time to fabricate. It takes a long time sometimes, as you know. Reset the Chancellor? How do you mean? Because he's currently fabricating. And he's new, actually. He just recently replaced someone who died. So he's only he's no more than a year old, probably, is he? Well, I don't know how you find that out again, but... Nope. But, yeah. I'll reset him if you want me to, if there's a really good reason to do so, definitely. I can't tell at the moment. Come on, this intrigue business, it's taking its damn time. I think it's because it's down to the individuals, isn't it? Although the plot power is high. Oh, look, oh gosh, the plotters have gone again. That's why. I wish they'd warned me. Well, we've got this one. Let's send him in. 17% plot power. Here's another. Yep, that's why nothing was happening forever. Let's keep an eye on these guys now, because it's getting a little annoying. My little son Isidorus always has his nose in the scriptures and spends all his time among the priests. Zealous, zealous. Now, such a bright little kid. Gains the trait zealous. I will not raise a zealot. And zealous. Martial 2. Church of Punishment. Plus 5. Or other faith opinion. No, I don't think I want a zealot right now. It's a little too tough. Seems that Urdur, the spymaster of Cheek Kundak of Semender, has been sent to Calliopolis to investigate rumors of a plot. Maybe he should be silenced, sorry. Before he finds out about my plot to kill Prince Christophorus the Unready. Oh gosh, let's just try that. I imagine I shouldn't have risked that. This is taking its damn time though, come on. Okay, there's another daughter for Theophilactus, my young middle son. Oh. Oh, sorry, yeah. Ugh. What am I doing? I'm being an idiot. Thanks. That's what I'm saying. All these threads, they just go flying off eventually. Yeah, I will send him now, probably to... Yeah. Now, Thessalia is part of the Theme of Thessalonica, which now is nothing, it looks like. So it might make sense to send him there. You know what? I often forget to do that. I often move them after the war, and I think, why didn't I move them sooner? I just need to remember to do that. Intrigue. Come on, look, these backers, they keep backing off. Not good. Not good at all. keep getting these, let's just keep an eye on this, because this is a bit tricky. I really need this guy gone, because he's causing some issues. Come on. I'm guessing the plot power is not simply just about my... It's about their plot power as well, and what they can do. I think this it's not triggering as soon as I would have imagined. Okay. Point. Who's here after that? I'll use it, but I don't see the point. Unleash Bishop Helios of Preveza decided to not risk upsetting his vassals. There we go, so we get 50 gold, which is useful for now. Is there anyone else we can shove in on this damn thing? Got a 10% green here. We've got a bit more money coming in, so we can send these through. Send. I think we just need a few more people, really, because I'm feeling that this isn't triggering quickly enough. Oh no! Diligent. Oh, have I lost that? I gained the trait Diligent, no less, so I can rest in heaven. Very good. Good. Nice. Let's keep going. 300% plot power. Otherwise, it's a little broken. Come on. 285. Someone's gone already. See, they keep disappearing. They're not sticking around long enough to see it through. Oh no, someone else has come in. Isidorus is always counting money and makes sure he gets the most out of it. He haggled with the merchant over some sweetmeats until the merchant laughed with frustration, handed over the sweetmeats for a lot less than he had asked for. Okay, so gains greedy, gains charitable, and greedy is 75%. Gains charitable. Charitable's what? +3, +5, +5. That's fine. Again, he's a bastard. Am I learning much from this myself? No, Zealous isn't good. Let's go with that one. Seems good. Yay, he's charitable. Whee, I think. Oh, come on. Please. I'm not sure about this, guys. This isn't making sense to me. But maybe... I don't know. It's an odd one. Maybe I need to shove my Spy Master up there now, actually. Yeah, let's move him to there and go. If he wasn't already there. He wasn't, was he? I don't think he was. Intrigue. Hey, come on. Is that improving or not? Ooh. Oh no! No, Magistros died, I'm guessing. That's upsetting. I mean, he was older actually, but men and Magistros. So we've got another 20 here. Yep, Grey Eminence. Wait a minute. No. That was the guy. We need to reset and do it again. Looks like it didn't reset the page. There we go. 25 at the top. No. Here. 19. Petius. He's Greek. He looks pretty good. He's proud, but that's about it. Looks good to me. Good. Invite to court. Let's go with that. It will fire, Tavares. Yeah, I know. It's it is a pain in the ass, definitely, but I feel that there's a reason why this high percentage is not doing as much for this guy. Maybe it's his power? I don't know. I mean, his stats are awful. His stats are shit. What's wrong with him? What is wrong with him? He's expelled the Jews. Wow, he sucks. He's 53 years old as well. He doesn't look like he's got much going on. I don't understand then why this isn't triggering. I would have thought if he had a high intrigue, maybe. There we go. My co-conspirator, Count Theodotus, has sent word that the carriage Prince Christophorus is travelling on will soon suffer an unfortunate accident, leaving no survivors. Well, let's... come on. Yay! Right, that's the guy. I want to shove him in this position. Oink. And get him fabricating claims in Thessalia. 1 week claim. That's still Achaia, isn't it? That's fine. Yep. And let's go. Success! The carriage was sent flying over the edge of a cliff with Prince Christophorus still in it. The driver I bribed has also been dealt with, leaving no loose ends that can tie me to this event. Shame on such a nice carriage, though. That's awesome. So now we can see up here, Basileus Nicephorus of the Byzantine Empire has inherited all of these duchies. And it's this moment where we can see if anything changes. Am I anything? I'm still the Count. And the badges are still here. This badge here... What are you? You're the Count. It's a Count badge. So there's a bunch of Count badges now. So we just need to see what will happen. I'm going to slow it right down. Just, I don't know why slowing it down will make me care a bit more. But could we become strategists by any chance of this environment? Because we are, for goodness sake. Yeah, the bucket. What is that? I imagine that's some kind of helm. Yeah, they really need to get their inspiration. Maybe look into Dark Souls, maybe, or something, because that's they've got some pretty damn good helmets in that game. Ooh. Oh, that was my cousin. He died under suspicious circumstances. I wonder what those were. Okay, let's see what we can do. I'm so afraid of what will happen next. Is he going to keep them, or is he going to shove them out? Unlanded sons. Whoa! Oh! Dude! Yes! Yes! This is great! This is working out. Okay. Now, I don't know. I just want to put this out there that, you know, starting as a Count and then putting the hours in and doing all the hard work, and especially, yes, with your guys' help as well, people who've been watching the stream, it just feels really good as that kind of, we're stepping forward now, because you can start the game as a strategist, but I didn't want to. Obviously, I want to climb from the Count, and now we're going to have to figure out how the hell how to play the game as a strategist. Because yes, I started as a Duke on my first playthrough, and I really enjoyed that. We climbed, we became, I think, at the end, for me, I became the King of Croatia. Although it all broke down after about what I can't remember how many damn hours I put into it. It was a lot. 30 to 40 hours, I think, of one game. And then I resigned because I just didn't feel good anymore because it all kind of broke down. I was being silly. But now we have to be very careful. Now, it's interesting that I've become the strategist, and it seems to be auto... Is that auto revocation? No. That is my son. So what was that about? I thought... Because they're Counts. That's me and there as... Okay. Oh, it looked like maybe Wait. What? There was a revocation. I was just informed of a revocation, but okay, maybe not. So my son's back down. So he's definitely now... I'm his liege, which is really cool. I can now restrict your damn merit. No, maybe not. What's this? Actually, that is odd. Been ruler for more than 10 years. That's fine. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But now my son... The problem here is that... Well, the older son will still inherit... He'll have 2 counties. It'll be the same position again, but he'll be able to fight his brother if he wants. I don't know if that's something I want to do. We can keep expanding outside of that. Yes, we have the duchy. Although it's not a duchy, that's the thing, isn't it? It's a themata. So the problem is we can lose this, but it looks like it's based very much on how much land you seem to control, and also the opinion of the emperor as well. Guys, I need the bathroom, so I'm going to go and do that, and I will be back for some more Crusader Kings 2 in just a few moments. So yeah, give me a few minutes, I'll be back. Tavares. Build up your holdings and prepare the faction to be Emperoro. Or do you mean Emperor? Yeah, I mean, right now, as a strategist, my aim now, I think, will just be to tidy up the interior, smooth things out, make sure that everyone's happy, because I don't know. Let's see, my vassals. Okay. No, they're not my vassals. Wait there. My vassals are not so happy, actually. In fact, and I've got a whole bunch of them now. So we need to improve the matters down here. Income's looking okay, but yeah, we need to smooth things out. Let's smooth things out immediately with my son. I can do that. There we go. And that guy's in prison, so who cares? It's just this one last one. In fact, let's do that, and that'll give us some time to work on more permanent measures, which is to get some money together and start these feasts. And yeah, let's focus internally first. Yeah, I won't step up to pushing for Emperor myself. I find it too intimidating, to be honest. And when I became the King of Croatia, sure, I stepped up from the Duke, and then having a couple of duchies, and then stepping up to being able to build a kingdom once I had enough prestige and money. So this guy's done pretty well for himself. He's the first generation leader. He is, isn't he? Sorry, I'm not going crazy, have I? Count Leon of Hellas. Wait a minute. Wait, did I play him? Yeah, I was him. Wait, no. Was I? Yes, I must. Yes, that's right. He was the first. The reason he died so quickly. I mean, look, 772. He was only in the game for 3 years, and then he dropped dead, which was that was a real curveball, I can say. Create the kingdom first. Don't have a vice title. Yep, that's right. As highest, but you can claim Arta now. So, give me a heads up here, guys. How can I create, say, duchies or kingdoms within the Byzantine Empire? Can I actually create? If I get the if I get, for instance, the if I create or take on the de jure duchy titles, can I create the duchies then myself within the Byzantine Empire? Because that's what I'm thinking. It sounds like you can't do that. Unlanded sons. Unlanded son. Does it matter? Are you? Do I really care? Do I care? Where are you? You're there. You are based there, so you brought in the lady. What's the benefit of landing the sun at this point? Is there any benefit? Because right now I've got my domain size has increased. I'm at 2 for 4, which is really cool. So if the duchy's not already created, you can. That's the thing, isn't it? That because if the duchy's already created, then doesn't he tend to give them out then as themes, and then you can't do anything? So eventually you can only expand within the themes, hoping within your generations that you keep the themes, but then, yeah, you're going to head towards maybe owning enough and building enough alliances that you can then probably head for the Emperor. Maybe that's the difficulty. Maybe that's why it might be hard to create the... I mean, let's have a look. What's the... I'm wondering actually if there's a quick way of seeing what might have already been done. Sorry, there's the de jure duchies, but what do they actually look like? Oh, well, it looks like these areas maybe, but I don't know. Again, that's probably High Chieftain of Rashka. Yeah, they're no longer part of Halkidiki, which is here, which should be de jure part of the theme of Thessalonica, which I guess exists. Is that right? Yeah. Are both my sons quick? Let's have a look. Who knows? That's Count Leon, so that's my heir. He's gay. Okay. I'm not sure how that affects things. I mean, does that allow me to seduce men, essentially? Is that something that we'd be able to do? And then here we've got... No, it looks like only my... Apart from this one. No, just the one son is quick, I believe. But yeah, so this is what's tricky. For instance, if the theme of Epirus exists, as it is, Or, well, no, that's the Duchy of Epirus. Oh gosh, that's the Duchy. Ooh. Wait, no, that's de jure. Sorry. Blah. But it's the actual... Currently, it's actually county, and it's by itself, and it's within... is it part of the... It is part of the Duchy. The Duchy exists currently, it looks like. Does it? Oh, that's... Oh, things changed. Yes, of course they did. They all... Yeah, okay, so that's interesting. But I guess I can go for this, and because it's a duchy, it looks like it's... Is she now the countess? Is there not a duke? That's interesting. So it's not described as a theme. I guess she could actually, or one of these two could look to create the title, I guess. Backdoor to intrigue. Very good. That was bad. Okay, let's unlanded sons. Oh, so is there any reason for me to land my son at this point? Does it benefit me in any way? Or is it more of a hindrance? Because I have the direct county, so I get the direct taxes, and I don't have to change the laws, for instance, to in terms of the feudal laws so much. Let's see, so... Feudal... Wait a minute. Sorry, I'm going the wrong way. Feudal taxation is currently none, so... I mean, my son in Atheniae, I should probably step that up. Boink, let's just do it. Everyone likes me enough to do that right now. Let's go. Speed it up. The Lords of Athens have approved the institution of the small feudal tax. Well, that's good. So we're getting a little bit more money across the board for that. Okay, because of course opinions have changed again, haven't they? Not significantly enough. This guy. I'm wondering if I was to release him. I don't know why that would happen. What money did he have? He has some money. If I banish him, minus 20 across the board for everyone else. Now, can I afford to do that? Kinda, not really. We can wait a little while to do that. Let's just see what happens. During a mission to try and fabricate a claim to a title in Thessalia, my magistros has been murdered. What? Wait. Oh, wait a minute. What? Is that my... Yeah. During a mission to try and fabricate a claim to a title in Thessalia, my magistros has been murdered. Oh, poop. Okay. That's the second one in a row that's been that's died in quick succession there. Well, that particular son, the one who's not landed, is married, but so what did he do? He got, where is he? Sorry, family. It's a normal marriage, isn't it? And he married. Ooh, I'm still playing without knowing. I introduced Isidorus Sclerus to Mayor Alexandros of Neopatris, hoping they would get along, but apparently Isidorus Sclerus was not interested in making an effort. Pooh. Okay. So this guy is married to this lady who's from... What? Did he just get married himself again without my... No, how did he do that? Where's she from? Betrothal, Alexandra... Oh, yeah, there it is. We claim on the theme of Aegean Island, which is down here. Ah, that's right, yeah. So we married into sort of nothing special, I suppose. Wasn't very smart. One children. I think I married for the alliance, that was all. And I was marrying also to see if we could kill people, actually. That's a good point. Now, yeah, there's the siblings, but there's just too many people to remove for that to be worthwhile, probably, at this time. But we could probably press... No, they're weak, aren't they? So we'd have to press them now. Nah, we wouldn't be able to press them anyway unless they're at some sort of war. Which they are, but only in terms of... Yes, these... Oh, that's a... Yeah, the external... Is that a holy war, is it? What's going on? Yep, holy war for Edessa. Which is there. Ooh, lovely. Okay. Well, we might have to look into that at some stage. Into actually starting to bother with the wars, I think. They have claims to land right next to you. Oh. Oh, do you mean this land here? Or, because, yeah, my son... Yeah, he has a weak claim here. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess, because the strong claim belongs to the older brother. And then his wife has the weak claim for these, this area, I guess. But again, we won't be able to press those until... there has to be a struggle up here, or a female ruler, I guess. But he has his heirs here, so if we killed these two off, we could start pressing then. I guess we need some intrigue running. We could look into that, actually. Makes sense, to a degree. How big is he? 1.41. Okay. See what we can do, maybe. 96%, that's cool. 42% here. 14% will come straight in. Wait. Hey, stop breaking. What are you doing? I don't know why it does that. Send a gift here and bring this guy in. Interesting. That could be of some use. Now, Guardian. So this is my daughter, Julia Skleros. So she's the... Where is she? She's just the youngest. I won't bother with her. Or will I? No, maybe I will, because she's not betrothed anywhere, and she could also be some kind of bomb. So no, let's assign a Guardian. I guess that's the point in it. And give her this guy. Go for it. Why not? Some learning involved. That's good. Open council positions. Yeah, we still need to put that guy in, don't we? Sorry, before I do forget. Search realm. Intrigue. Claim Arta now if you're strong enough. Oh, yeah. Yes. Oh, well, yeah, I was going to try and tidy things up, make sure everyone likes me first for a little while, then press that. I think I just wanted to make... Because when you're fighting externally, but then people are internally pissing about, you can end up with all sorts of mess on your hands, I think. Then again, what can they do? Can they go for independence underneath me? I don't think they can, because I wasn't able to fabricate any faction... join or create any factions for independence from a strategist or strategitessa. Right, before I do forget what I'm doing, this guy might come along. Oh no, it's a Magistress I want. What am I doing? Go back up. Thumbs up from this guy. Georgian. Tough soldier. He's quick. It's a pretty good stat, isn't it, actually? He's proud. He seems like he'd be fine. Go for it. Okay, and also what I will now do is have a feast as well. Bring in the Magistros. There we are. And get him again. This is interesting. Maybe I should improve diplomatic relations at this point. I don't know. No, we had him in Thessalia, didn't we? So we can pop him there and get him continuing with that job. Oh yeah. Ruler, no. Yeah, might as well click that one. You're right. What is, when I'm in the Finder screen, I won't ever click Join Court No, because that one, you press it, and then it takes out all the, you know, possible ones, which is a shame, really. It would have been better if you could have had, like, a maybe in here as well. That would have been a good filter, I think. Unlanded Sons. Right, so how are we looking in terms of our strength? 2.06, we're looking pretty good. Arta is when the theme of Epirus, yet, there it is, the strategist has been set. Bartholomeus of Epirus, who has a 1.13k. Let me just have another look at my vassals. They're looking okay. It is probably something I can just go ahead with now. Let's get this winter feast over with and just see what happens. Because, that's the problem. I need money, really, just in case I need to bring up some guys. Some mercenaries. No feast is complete without boar meat. Who will get the prestigious task of hunting and slaying the boars needed for the feast? I'll tell you what as well, I can change this now, can't I? Yes. Now, martial. War, yes, this would make sense if we're going to head into that direction. Hunting... No, not so much. Probably just do want the martial score, don't we? So step into that for now. If it looks like that's what we're doing next. No fees complete. Send out. Well, we get the prestige. This one, I can end up... Oh, send out my son. Ooh. Is there a chance of him dying? Oh, there is. You know, I wouldn't mind him dying, but it's a 1% chance. And, you know, because that would ease some of the problems that we have. I'll send out my son. Oh, nothing happened. The best part about preparing a feast is selecting what foodstuff to serve. Most precious venison, boar, duck, spices, wine and ale, honey for the desserts, cheese and perhaps even a swan or a peacock. Let's spend the money. Again, we're just trying to get the interior all happy. The vassals. Boink. What's your problem? You're still a 1. It's been so difficult, especially when you have less. Really? You're kidding? What is going on here? Ah, okay, you're 46, so you're fine. But that's not... When I introduced my friend to Isidorus, I had high hopes. I hope they would become fast friends so we could spend time together, the 3 of us. Cool, okay. God, it's so costly doing this and then finding that it has... yeah. The guests have finally arrived. Great, so the prestige is up. Okay, so, again... Oh, he's getting old, he's 50, and he's now got kind of 2 or 3 chins as well, which is fine, I guess. So what's happening here? This is looking okay, I guess, but still. It doesn't look like we've... Oh, the whole time that we've been having feasts and things, the vassals just have not improved their opinion of me, really, that greatly. I've had much better... let's just see what the reasons are. For instance, this one here. Heretic. Oh, right. Well, this is the problem. We need to... Why am I... I'm the heretic. He's the heretic. So if I send him a gift, get this on, then ask him to... Oh, what? Come on. Really? You still won't do it. You son of a bitch. Okay. Are there any other heretics? Heretic here. You're a heretic too. Wow. There's a few heretics. We need... to move our guy. Let's get on with this. Let's proselytize, because it's a big problem. Boink. Hellas is indeed iconoclast. We need that to change. What's the chance of changing? Oh, and Hellas shouldn't have a problem anymore. Let's see if we can just train troops instead. Step up the levy. You would have taken hunting. Yeah, the +1 health means I would have lasted longer. Definitely the case. And also, you couldn't have gone on a grand hunt. Yeah. That would... Yeah, should have done that. Okay. That might have actually also helped to increase prestige across the board, too. Your wife, Antusa, has asked you to consider her for the position of Protestator on your council. Is that possible? While you are sure she would be up to the task, it would be an unconventional choice, if not an outright scandalous one. Your vassals would not be happy. Well, right now, I need her to shut the up right now, because I just... No. Oh, she looks pretty depressed. Yeah, I'm trying to get people on side, really. Now, I think it should have grown a little bit. 2.23k versus 1.09, and directly this lady with 611. So combined... But you know, they can have bloody pacts as well, can't they? Here, we have a pact here. So where are you at it? Oh, 10,000 miles away, that's fine. Well, not quite, but... And you, do you have a pact? You have another pact as well. Where are you? You're there, so you're quite... Oh, no, you're there, actually. Well, kind of all of that, but that could be troubling. We need to make sure that our pacts... We don't have any, do we? It looks like we lost... Now, if we're fighting counts... would I be declaring war on her? Direct? No, I wouldn't be. Yeah, it would be him that we declare war on, so we'd be claiming Arta through him. Yeah. So we need to make sure now that we can get press some stuff. So where are the people? Where are our kids again? So you're dead. My son, you're married to her, who is... Wait a minute, can I get a thing from my son?
form an... Can I not... Oh, no, no, you can't because you are actually already my liege. Yeah, so that makes sense. Point. Again, the other one. Where are you from, lady? This is... why am I finding this difficult to find out where she's come from? God damn it. Her brother... Yes, sorry, it's there. So you, I should form an alliance with. Off and on aggression pact. Go. Good, and form an alliance. Boink. Good. So they already have this land here. They might be able to send people through. What? +1 is life expectancy plus 10? I didn't realize that. Oh, wow, okay, that's a pretty impressive amount of... fair enough. Alright, so more alliances. We need to look at who else we've got. So we've got this boy. My son, Isidorus, we could look for... Now, Ephesus we did have, but have we got... Achaia is something we should be looking into, because we don't... Have you not got a girl in there at all? Bugger. Of course, we're going to be going for that soon. Strymon. Oh, that's returned, has it, to the... Wait, what's going on there? Because... Oh, have you not accepted the... That's right, go for the alliance. Thank you. Good. Good. What? That's the only reason I'm on this. So, Strymon is part of the Byzantine Empire again. And that's Strategist of Durakian. Great. What's your thing? Who have you got your pact with? Just the one pact. Yeah, it's miles away, so that's fine. So this person here, have you got any girls? You have a young girl here, a 3-year-old. Can I arrange a betrothal between my son, my bastard son? Go for it. How far away is she from the top anyway? She's probably miles away. Yeah, there's no chance. Well, no. There's a couple of deaths here. There's a girl, boy, girl. This is only this guy. Intriguing. Interesting. That could be interesting. What's our intrigue? What are we doing? Oh, yeah, we're still trying to... I don't know why, but we're trying to get rid of this. We probably need to stop that right now, because I just worry that that could affect our situation down here with the alliances. Let's see what happens with that. Yep. And now I can form an alliance with you. How fun. Good. So we've got some closer alliances. And I think that's the end. No, the girl. The girl who was kind of just pointless and floating around, so we could do much the same with her, actually. In fact, we could probably come down to here, because you had a sibling. In fact, if you've got a sibling... Can I get my... matrilineal across? Let's just see. Sorry. How old is my daughter? She's 6. 14. Woo. Go back. 11, 10. Well, let's have a look. Arrange betrothal. Let's just see what if we can get matrilineal at any point. Probably not, but no. Cross. Oh, for goodness sake. Come on. To the 3rd son. Probably still too high. Arrange betrothal. Wait. Matrilineal. Nope. Now, what's the no for? Ah, every character has 5 as a health hidden stat. Okay. No, too high in the line of succession. I get that for the first 3 sons, but that's a dead one. Now, let's... Can we get this? Yes. Boom. Let's see what they say. I know we lose something for that, but... Sweet. Now, that's a direct line there. That might even be simpler, because that's only... Oh, they're siblings, though, aren't they? But if we kill him, and then we have to work through 4 people... Maybe it's not a direct line. Okay, but... Well, it's an extra one on top. And he's likely to have kids, etc. So we've got to... If we'd want to do anything about that, that would be interesting. Form... Yes, offer non-aggression pact. Go with that. So it didn't come with one. Yay. And accept. Although, this is probably a terrible idea. We're going to get pulled into all sorts of crap eventually. We're going to obviously leave it at that. That's how many children we have. So let us now consider If we were to declare war on Epirus, and just see who we could bring in. There, we could bring in them. For some reason, we can't bring in the others. Just wondering why that's the case. Okay. Well, not much else to do, is there, really? Actually, it doesn't make sense for him to be there. How about we now shove the guy to fabricate claims into Epirus itself, so we could keep extending there. That doesn't make sense to... I mean, although it would have been just one... we'll see. Right, we need some money. The twists and turns of Isidorus' tongue and the white lies he uses to make friends is making my head spin. How can such a young lad be able to lie so well? Isidorus Scleros, deceitful. And honest or deceitful. What's this one? Honest, 80% chance. Lose prestige. Isidorus, your tongue will cause you problems. I lose prestige though, but... Good, he's honest. I'm sure that was beneficial. Who knows? Right, let's speed along. Let's aim for some monies, I think. And then we're going to go to war, I believe. That's what we're doing. So... Lack a guardian. Do I care about you? Oh, did the... What's gone on? Did someone die? Probably someone died. I think someone must have died, because she had a guardian who was doing stuff like that. There we go. So send that one through. Boink. How's our court doing before we move on? Oh gosh, I was going to say, bloody hell. There you go. The court's doing okay. They're actually... I have a pretty good opinion. There are 9 age categories. Every 10 years, you reach a higher category. So 10... Yeah, gotcha. In each category, you have a specific probability to die, which increases in higher categories. But if you have +2 health, the game treats you as being 2 categories lower than your age category. So if you're 16, you have a +2. The game treats you as being 40. Wow, okay. Thanks, Herbrot. That actually is good. I knew it had some, like when I got +1 health, I knew that I might last a few more years, and I'd probably make it to my 50s, my late 50s or even early 60s, but I didn't know specifically those stats, so that's pretty good to know. I'm guessing people are finding that stuff by going into the game file and really looking at the impact of each modifier. Okay, so let us rush along. Good, Satiety has leapt, and we can pause there, and then we can start hopefully shifting this guy across to proselytize elsewhere. So now you can proselytize there. Good. Now, I was just getting a little sick of my guys having these modifiers, and they'd be so much happier. See, look, these heretics demand religious conversion. You still will not. What about you? No. Are all of you the same way? No, my son looks like he's... No, he's heresy. Why can I not ask him? I guess you can't demand that of a count. But he's also the same, isn't he? They're all... No, he's fine. He actually looks like he's... No, what's going on? What am I? I am a damn... What? I'm confused. I thought we joined... that we changed. What are you? Iconoclast heresy? Wait a minute, what is the religion here? Bloody hell, what's going on? What is going on? What's this? It's Orthodox, but it's Iconoclast heresy. That seems to be what's going on. You are Iconoclast. Okay, so, but Christian. Oh, I thought that we'd said yes and that we were now Iconoclasts. I guess we're going to have the option to change that again, but I'm sure I changed that. I don't understand why I haven't changed my perspective there. That's why the Immortal trait is +10 health, as it only has 9 categories. This means the game treats you as freshborn even if you're 350. Okay, that's confusing. Let's see. Of course, because the traits in the game, yes, they actually affect your age, don't they? And yeah. So, because when you do the ruler designer, or use the ruler designer, you're basically affecting the age of your character, plus and minus with each trait. Okay. Okay, let's keep going. We need to be secure financially to be doing this, so I don't want to be reckless. It looks like we can have a calm time as well. Just chill out, let it float along. Just make sure all our council members are definitely doing things which are geared towards the war. So fabricating claims elsewhere, yes. You're training troops, yes. Overseeing construction is completely useless at this point. So, yeah, get some tax in. That was a waste of time. Yeah. You are building a spy network. Why? You don't need that anymore. That's right. So we can just scheme in our own area so that we uncover plots. Let's look at the intrigue. Known plots. That's my son. Kill Count Leon of Atheniae. You know, if you did... I can't join it. I can't join plots against my own son. But I don't really mind. That's fine. Isidorus. Kill Alexandra Euryphus. Now, you're the wife of my son, my younger son, Theophylactos. So, I guess it's not a big deal either. I wouldn't... No. We'll leave him to it. That's fine. Prisoners. This guy. Now, if I shoved him back, if I released him, what would the benefit be? What would the benefit be to releasing someone from prison? Because he's a real pain. How long has he been in there? 10 years in prison! Christ! We'll wait a little longer before we do anything with him. He does have money, though. Oh, we're messing this up, aren't we? This is a mess. Oh, well. What's the income now? 4.66. That should leap up a little more, surely. Because... what's going on with the laws here? I get a little confused. Okay. Inheritance. What the bloody hell? Oh, right, yes, that's right. So, we can't change those laws now because we've stepped into a themata. Okay. Or Byzantine theme. There it is. Okay. And keep going. During a mission to try and fabricate a claim to a title in Thessaloniki, my Magistros has been murdered. What is going on? What? And wait a minute, you weren't in Thessaloniki. I moved you. Didn't I move you? My Magistros, I moved him to Epirus. What? Absolutely confused. Okay. He was there in Epirus, wasn't he? Okay. David had made me promise I would bury him properly, and I keep my promises. I walked beside his coffin to David's last rest, and the wailing of the mourners was almost more than I could bear. He died too young. He certainly did. I only had him for a few moments. We can go for the piety or the diplomacy. I'll go for the diplomacy. Damn it! Again, I'm pretty sure I placed him in Epirus. That's really confusing. Okay. Council. Yeah, we have no one really of any use here. Again, let's see if we can search elsewhere. Search the realm for men of renown. You. 20. Your Eminence. You're slothful, but otherwise you're pretty cool, and you're Greek. Let's invite you to court. Go for it. That's good news. Okay. And again, fabricate claims here. Now what is here? Is it because... no, it's the theme of Epirus. It's Epirus had nothing to do with Thessaloniki, so I'm... unless I accidentally clicked somehow in there, I don't even know how that happened, because that's Thessaloniki. Weird. Okay. No, I don't believe I did that. That doesn't make sense. Let's keep going. When we get to 100, we'll start warring, I think. Orthodox will be the mother religion to iconoclasts soon again. Because the event one, becoming a heresy of the other, triggers the momentary heresy. Oh right, 5 provinces of more converted than its mother religion. So the heresy will become the mother religion, and the mother religion will become the heresy. What? Yep, I'm going for it. I'm going. I'm getting old. I'll probably be dead soon, I'm sure. Let's get to 100. And, you know, if he dies, then... ugh. We've done pretty damn well with this guy. My son Isidorus is aiming for the stars. The ambitious little brat. Oh! What's the chances that we can score this? Gains the trait. That's great. Okay. No. We want that, don't we? That's a fantastic... Yes. But he's the wrong kid. He's the wrong son. I should have been working on the other ones. Oh, well. Damn it. I didn't legitimize him. This kid. Yeah, he digs. That's fine. And this is it. So, we are now going to go to war with Arta. You can raise 1.22k. Let's declare the war on Arta. We can now bring in 2. I can bring in Achaia, and I can bring in the Aegean Islands. Bring that. Let's get that going. Let's bring these guys in. Send. And send. And let's just do it, because they're going to do it anyway. And I'm now going to raise my military. Oh! That's pretty sweet. Okay. Move them in. Join them up. Well, let's see what happens here. Let's just see how this works out. This could be fun. This could be horrific too. I'm going to save it, just as an option of... I don't know. No, I don't think I'd ever return to these saves, because I have to learn to deal with my defeats as well. And but maybe in future. Okay. To the clever strategist, Theodorus, your wisdom and mercy are legendary. Of course I will honor my obligation and answer your call to war. Of course they must, because they lose tremendous amounts of prestige. So, Brot, did you understand what I meant before? Somewhere along the lines. It's... Oh, yeah. Okay. You know what, I probably should do that, and not only that, let's look to find some people that could shove right in, because right now, I believe the minor titles, we don't have a commander, and they're all awful. So let's very quickly find some commanders. Well, how long can we wait it out? Because it takes 10 days to reach us, doesn't it? So we need to find some commanders. Count. Ooh, here's a good one. 22. He has the brilliant strategist. So yes, let us invite to court. Send that through. And we'll need another who can come. Any thumbs up would be good. We've got these guys. 20 brilliant strategist. Send a gift. Go. And invite to court. That's another one who's got the similar sort of liking for me. And I can have up to 4, but I'll bring in 3 for now, I think. So what are you doing? That's brilliant strategist and aggressive leader. Skill tactician. Aspiring leader, brilliant. Yeah, this one. No, he's a strategist. He won't come anyway. Okay, that's fine. I don't want to lower the points too much. So let's go for the next one down, wasn't it? So where are you? Yeah. It's changed, doesn't it? It's changed its... I hate it when it does that. Is it this one? Invite to court. Send a gift. And invite to court. Oh gosh. He's got terrible. Wrath, envious, slothful, proud. Probably be good on the battlefield, but otherwise. Whoa. Auto-saving. Whoa. Right. Commander. Where is he? What the bloody hell is going on here? There's always something that happens which means it didn't work for some reason. I don't know. Let's go. Yep, okay, no, maybe that was what that was. Okay. There we go. So there's the 2 of them. Put him in there. You, sir. Put you in there. And is there another one coming? You're still taking your time, aren't you? That was lucky. The 3 of them got there before the last of the Atheniae army got in. Well, there we go. Good. Oh gosh, they've brought all their kids with them as well, haven't they? And wives and... Okay. Check the brown shield. Oh, crappy. I keep forgetting to check the brown shield, don't I? Let's bring these guys in and then combine them. Oh, they're already just off. Ooh, whoa, that's a big enough army, isn't it? Okay, so my army's together. Let's go. Merge the selected units. And yes, let's make sure that they now have dudes. So no character, no. We do want actual So the brown shield, combat modifier. So heavy foot troops, great. Morale defense is great. Here, morale damage, 20%. Gosh, I mean, a lot of these numbers are great, but on the minutiae, it's hard to really see how it affects anything on the ground because, yeah, I don't feel you actually see any of that stuff. Oh, this one's just nothing. These are good, but that guy's no good, really. So we can put him, brilliant strategist, and his combat skill is heavy infantry leader. So which ones are heavy infantry? This one. This looks makes sense then to go in the middle. Yeah. Boink. This guy on the side. What's his thing? Damage, damage, defense, narrow flank, game master, pursuit. Okay, put him there. Then we can pop the other one here just randomly. See how that goes. I'd like to think there was some thought behind it. Maybe. Let's go. Oh, lovely. Here we go. So, oh gosh. This is quite something, isn't it? Pursuit is amazing, do you mean? Here we go. So let's screw this up, hopefully. Oh, good timing. I guess I can't use it right now, because if I use it right now, the morale of my army shoots down. I gotta let it go. Son of a bitch. Alright, let's that's probably why I wanted money as well, wasn't it? Let's go back to my council, bring him off the job, and pop him back on the job. Maybe it'll just hopefully reset. Okay, that's fine. Poop. But does that take him out of the job? I'm gonna leave. You can afford it. Is he the guy who's actually out fighting right now? He can, can't he? So yes, we'll make him my new marshal. He still remains out fighting, doesn't he? Well, the other guy's not going to be too happy, but he's still going to be relatively okay. Okay. Yes, amazing. Good, good. Yeah, well, we've got something there at least. It looks like we should be able to deal with this, hopefully. Dear Strategist Theodorus II, I'm a bit concerned about the war you currently struggle with, and therefore I decided I would send you a small gift. Nothing much, just so you can hire some more soldiers. Teeny amount of money, 8.5. Actually, that's quite sweet, actually. What is the income right now? We're losing money. Bardatus Paragenis claims that he would be a better marshal than Constantinius. Oh gosh. Is that the case, is it? These guys. Now, it would actually be better. Yeah, we'd lose. That's probably better, because you know what? This guy has a modifier right now. Well, minus 31. I'll pop him in. That was quick succession, though. Stuart Digenis has had some interesting ideas on how to improve the economy. Screw it, let's do that. Whoa, I'm going too quick. Slow that down. There we go, slow down a bit now. 5,000 men! Amazing! We're just sitting here in Arta, breaking things. Fantastic. Right, we've got to be careful, but whose army is this? Sorry, this is Paphlagonia. What's Arta comprised of? It's Preveza, Arta, and Angulocastron? So Dyrrachium. What army is that? They must just be their allies, I'm guessing. It's an ally, so... Anatolia. There. No, that can't be. That's too far away. Surely not. I wish I could click on these guys and find out where... Oh, wait. No. Theme of Epirus. So they're from here. Oh, they're his. Oh, I didn't look at his stuff, did I? Yes. Wait, what? No, that's Paranthia, but there's a... Dyrrachian and Paphlagonia. And, oh, in the middle. Sorry, yes, there we go. Right in the middle I can see. It's Bartholomeus, which is this chap. Keep going. We might actually have a chance here at taking Arta. So victory at 15% war score. Keep going. We're going to have to take some time on this one. But they're not doing anything. I think they're looking at it thinking, we're screwed. I find that very interesting, that the army is just kind of standing. Orly troops. You're kidding. Oh, for goodness sake. It's really daft. One thing I will say is that it says here that I think he is out leading troops. He can be a guy, but he can't do anything. For instance, yeah, he can't train any troops, but yeah, so I could click this button and bring him back to train troops, etc. But it looks like I can... So he's out right now. He's my Protostrator, but he can't do these activities, the suppress revolts, train troops, or research military tech. That's good. Wait a minute, which one are you? You, ooh, 16. Oh, you're the, No, yeah, you're the ex-marshal. I'll pop you in then, give you something to do, because he was a little unhappy with me. And we will proselytize. We'll continue to spread the word. Unlanded Sons layer. Yep, of course, that's fine. Get back here. And that should... Yep, victory, 44%. This is looking good. But we needed... I felt like the numbers had to be overwhelming before we moved forward. No longer Ecclesia. Yep. Boink! When guests arrive, my son Isidorus is the first to greet them and shower them with questions. This child clearly has potential. He's gregarious. Ooh, I like gregarious. What's the... He will gain the trait. Introduce him to everyone at court. You know, it doesn't matter because this kid... What? -5? What? Why would that... Envious of deeds. Okay. Thank the Blessed Virgin that he isn't shy. Shy? Child is annoying. Gregarious plus shy, possibly. Why would I want to do that? He's got a complete chance of getting it here. Okay. Although I'm not thinking more subtly, because that kid is going to be of no use to me apart from alliances, I think, marriage, etc. What? Ooh. We might have to go after that army in a moment. Commander. Sure. Why not? Victory. Excellent. So 60%. We're going to have to war off now towards... Well, Imperial is also the... but I think if we went to the army, surely we'd have a better chance, would we? Through staged war games and large-scale exercises, I feel confident I can master one of the main military disciplines. Lightfoot will win any battle. Now, what is the... Oh, no. Light infantry is actually lower than heavy infantry. Heavy is key. So, plus 20%. Heavy foot troops. And cavalry. It's pretty good, but I'm going to go for... Oh, that's... Cavalry. I'm going to go for heavy foot. And now I've got to be careful because are the armies going to remain with me? Yes, they are. They're coming along for the ride. Sweet. And bosh. Let's see if we can just end things now. Oh! Count Leon of Cephalonia was captured in battle and is now my prisoner. Where are you from? Oh, Cephalonia must have been the, one of the... What? Count Leon of Cephalonia. Count. What was he doing there? What? Okay, whatever. I'm a bit confused about that. Maybe he was... Okay, so... Let's check this. Can we offer peace? We can't enforce demand still. That's hilarious. Okay, we're just gonna have to wait, aren't we, and see what happens. Actually, we can just chase this guy, can't we? Because he'll go for a while. But... How long does he go for? It's going to take a while, isn't he? Morale's picking... There we go. So, let's go. Come on. Oh, you're running off, aren't you? That's funny. Hey, stop doing that. You're taking the piss. Isidorus asked me while looking seriously at me with his big innocent eyes what being a bastard actually means. He loses the trait. Oh no, gains the trait, but he already has that trait, doesn't he? He is ambitious. Fine. Proud. Isidorus is definitely sure of himself. He has gained the trait. Proud. If you siege the bishopric, I would hunt the army down, then you should be able to end the war. Yep. Oh, that's the island, is it? This one. Point. Ah, yes, Cephalonia. Cool. Thank you.
Kefalonia. I believe that's Kefalonia. Right, we should be able to destroy these people. There you go. So that's 100%. Thank you. In fact, the war score. Force demands. Blink. Usurp the title. And that's over. Great. Such success. It's wonderful. Very cheeky. Now, you, good sir, you are the theme of Epirus is now shrunk, of course, and this art is now part of the theme of Athens, which is growing. This is awesome. Feeling really good about this. So, right. Anyway, I think for now I'm gonna come to an end. I'm gonna save it. It's been tremendous fun. This has probably been one of the better streams in terms of my enjoyment of the game, because the earlier doing the strategic stuff and working from account level practice runs that I've been doing, a couple of them actually offline, were pretty painful. I was learning really how to deal with the diplomacy, and it's been pretty tough, but again, with your help, and particularly yours, Sir Brock, and it's Traveris earlier, wasn't it? Or Tavares, 9183. I'm learning so much, and again, the subtleties, but my brain, after a while of looking at this, starts to sort of hurt, I think, because there's just so much going on. And so when I come back to this at the next stream, I believe I will have a plan and know what to do next. So, yeah, I'm going to say goodnight for now. I'll probably, it's Sunday tomorrow, I can stream then, so I'll probably be back, and earlier, probably looking at around about 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the evening. I'll probably stream from then, so Sunday night. And yeah, absolutely loving this game. It's fantastic. This has been a good run, definitely, for me right now. And let's see where we can take the theme of Athens next. So, good night to you guys. Thanks a lot, Sir Brock, for your help, and Tavares earlier as well. And I'll see you guys hopefully for the next stream. See you later.